clashing with police. Close to 100 activists and concerned Chicago residents standing in solidarity, demanding justice following the death of Dexter Reed.
We don't need armed police officers to tell somebody to put their seatbelt on. Dexter's vehicle had tinted windows, so the argument that they were looking for a seatbelt issue doesn't make sense.
So they're saying the cops couldn't have possibly known whether he was breaking the seatbelt because he was driving with heavily tinted windows, which is also against the law, by the way. Apparently in BLM circles, this is seen as some sort of checkmate, even though they've just provided an additional reason why police would have wanted to pull this guy over. And on top of that, if you're wondering, well, why can't you have tinted windows? This is why. Because of guys like this. Because this is why they have tinted windows. And then they argue that there's no need for armed officers to enforce seatbelt laws. Well, apparently there is. Because if they were not armed, they'd be dead. Especially in a city like Chicago, because you never know when someone who's not wearing a seatbelt might be out of jail on a felony gun charge, still packing heat and wearing a ski mask, and ready to shoot at you for no reason. And all of that is irrelevant anyway. Because even if they had no reason to pull him over, which they did have a reason, it still obviously doesn't justify him shooting at the cops. He shot at them. You don't get to shoot at the cops if you disagree with their reason for stopping you. You know, I've been pulled over for seatbelt violations before. It's annoying. I find it annoying. I don't think seatbelt laws should exist. I don't think cops should be in the business of enforcing that. If I don't want to wear a seatbelt, then I shouldn't have to wear one. That's my personal opinion. But obviously, when I've been pulled over for a seatbelt violation, it never occurred to me that maybe I should murder the cops because of it. But the push to portray Dexter as a victim continues anyway, because none of this is really about the facts. Alleged academics are getting involved too. An English professor at Amherst named Frank Leon Roberts wrote on social media, quote, "His name was Dexter Reed, murdered in broad daylight by the Chicago Police Department, 96 shots in 41 seconds, 26 years old. His crime, not having his seatbelt on. This is America. Defund and abolish the police." No, his crime was shooting at the cops, you moron. This is another thing that these BLM people always do. They fixate on some little detail to do with anything. Welcome back.
So in this case, it's going to be 96 shots were fired. So put him down because he's shooting at them. So they're going to fire as many shots as they need. If it takes 500 shots, then that's what it takes.
Please
shots. What? So what if there was
support the channel by sending us some gum jobs.
When someone's shooting 11 shots at you as a police officer, how many shots are you allowed to return? Is it like 11?
Please send us some gum jobs.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's as many as he returned. Everyone stop. Wait for him to fire again, and we can shoot one more.
All right.
2 hours after the professor wrote that tweet, he deleted it and erased his entire Twitter account. Maybe because it was a little too ridiculous, even by the standards of Amherst. But it wasn't too absurd for the corporate press. They have also done everything they can to portray the police as the aggressors here. Here's how the Washington Post covered Dexter Reed's traffic stop, for example. The headline is, quote, "Police fired 96 shots in 41 seconds, killing a black man during a traffic stop." So there's nothing in there about what Dexter Reed did during the traffic stop. There's no mention of the fact that he opened fire on the cops. In fact, if you read the story, you don't find any mention of Dexter Reed shooting his handgun until the 8th paragraph of the story.
Wow.
That's not an exaggeration. They ignore it until 8 paragraphs in. Instead, here's what the Washington Post talks about. This is what they talk about first. This is from the beginning of their article. It's as emotional and over the top as they possibly can make it. Quote, "Dexter Reed's mother remembers the last time she saw her son alive. He was just riding around in his car," Dexter's mother, Nicole Banks, said, as she broke down in tears. "They killed him." By the way, this is the footage they're referencing here.
He had just bought his new car 3 days before that, and he was just riding around in his car. He said, "Mom, going for a ride," and they killed him. They killed him.
Just riding around in his car with a ski mask and an illegal handgun, shooting at the cops. That's all. "Hey, Mom, I'm gonna go shoot at some cops." "Okay, be back by dinner." What, my son is dead now after that? Shock, I never would have seen that coming. So Reed's mother is out at the press conference crying and fainting on camera. Now, I'm sure she is legitimately distraught given that her child was killed.
But as always, there's no self-analysis. There's no moment of honest reflection. Who would throw his life away for no reason during a... If that was my child, I wouldn't be out in front of cameras in that way. I'd be ashamed. I would be distraught, ashamed of myself. I would say I raised this suicidal son who just threw his life away in an attempt to kill police officers. I would be reflecting on that as a parent. Instead, she blames the cops, and the lawsuit, I'm sure, will be close behind. And the Washington Post decides to lead with that instead of an accurate description of what happened during the traffic stop. It's hard to think of a more deliberately dishonest way to frame the action of attempted cop killing. And just for good measure, the Post puts a giant photo of Dexter Reed at some graduation ceremony from 5 years ago at the top of the article. They leave his mugshot from his felony of firearms arrest off of it. You know, they don't go with that. And this is the way it always goes with BLM artists. You know, maybe you've noticed, you never see graduation photos of anyone who makes the news for any reason, unless it's a black guy killed by the cops. It's the only time you ever see. Think about literally anyone else who makes the news for any good, bad. You don't see their graduation photos used in news articles. On Twitter, a writer named Daniel Friedman pointed out the history of this tactic. It began after Michael Brown was shot 10 years ago after fighting with cops and trying to take his gun. Media outlets went on Brown's Facebook, and then they used unflattering photos of Brown flashing gang signs in their coverage. As Friedman writes, quote, Black Twitter reacted angrily. They said that the media was using images of Brown that stereotyped him. There was a trending hashtag, if they gunned me down, of college students and professionals posting pictures of themselves looking like thugs in solidarity with Brown. So the media relented, and they swapped out the thug photos for graduation photos, and that's what they've been doing ever since. The cost of living has already increased 17% this year and continues to rise despite interest rate controls. As our national debt skyrockets, you need to be confident in the financial services companies you work with, especially regarding your money future. Birch Gold is a proven industry leader you want on your side. They'll show you how precious metal investments can fortify your lifestyle and retirement, even in turbulent economic times. Navigating financial decisions can be scary. If you're considering converting an existing retirement account into a precious metals IRA, Birch Gold's dedicated in-house IRA department is there to guide you every step of the way. Birch Gold values your questions and your concerns. Their team is always available to provide answers and clarity. Whether it's about fees, taxes on rollovers, or timing of the process, they are here to ensure that you feel fully informed. Text Walsh to 989898 to talk to one of Birch Gold's experts and claim your free info kit on gold. You'll learn how to convert an existing IRA or 401k into a penny out of pocket. Just text Walsh to 989898. That's Walsh to 9898. Now, in this case, the Washington Post wasn't alone in whitewashing Reed's action. CNN ran a similar headline that made no mention of Reed shooting at officers. Quote, 96 shots fired in a fatal traffic stop. Here's what the body cam footage shows. The AP reported, quote, death in the Chicago traffic stop where police fired 96 shots raises serious questions about use of force. Now, it's almost comical when you picture the editor carefully trying to construct these headlines so that they don't mention the elephant in the room. It's like imagining someone trying to describe the maiden voyage of the Titanic without saying anything about, you know, the whole iceberg incident. But I'd be remiss if I mocked the media's coverage of this episode without mentioning the Daily Mail. Because they chose to portray Dexter Reed as a, quote, aspiring broadcaster. So he's not a felon or an attempted cop killer. He was the next Tom Brokaw, apparently. Quote, on Tuesday, Chicago police released footage of the March 21st encounter that showed them firing 96 shots at Reed, even as he lay motionless on the ground outside his vehicle. The aspiring broadcaster's death has reignited conversations around the excessive police force against black people, though officers maintain open fire. That's another thing, again, only if the black guy killed by the cops do they add in those kind of... Even if he was an aspiring broadcaster, that has nothing to do with anything, and to just drop that into the middle of the description of the crime is so bizarre.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
But this is what they do now. This is the routine. At least they get around suggesting that the officers were defending themselves, so there's that. And it's easy to laugh at how absurd this is, but there's a point to it.
BLM and their allies in the media are desperate to find a new George Floyd before the election. We knew they would look for it. They're looking for it. They know Democrats stand a very real chance of losing power in November. So they're using the same tactic they did 4 years ago. George Floyd, we're told, wasn't a home invader or a thief or a drug addict. They told us that he was a gentle giant trying to get his life back on track. And now we're expected to believe that Dexter Reed is also some misunderstood pillar of the local community instead of the degenerate that he clearly was. And the plan is to cause riots, to terrify everybody into voting the way they want, and force a national reckoning on race to promote more of their mediocre allies into positions of power. And they had planned to accomplish all this by lying about a dead thug who shot the cop. This is a strategy that we're seeing more and more as we head into the election. Last October, for example, the media tried to incite riots over the shooting death of Leonard Cure. This is a man who tried to kill a police officer on camera during a traffic stop, and there's no dispute about that. I mean, it's on tape. Watch.
Either put your hands behind your back if you're getting tased. I'm telling you that right now. Because you are under arrest for speeding and reckless driving. I'm not driving. Nobody was hurt. You passed me doing 100 miles an hour. Okay, but that's a speeding ticket, right? Sir, tickets in the state of Georgia are criminal offense. I don't have a ticket in Georgia. You do now? Why? You passed me doing 100 miles an hour. Then what? Am I going hands behind your back? Yes, you're going to jail. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back!
Me asking for mercy is totally hypocritical. And I hate hypocrites. But I am one, so I'm okay with that. Don't kill me! What if you pray for reasons to stop? I know you're just jealous.
Oh shit, I remember that.
Yep. Hound, dedicate yourself. Never be a person.
When a sister distinguishes herself, she deserves promotion.
Okay, so the guy went out of his way to get himself killed. The officer went out of his way to avoid killing him until he tried to use everything in his arsenal before he finally pulled the gun. He could have pulled it much sooner. In fact, he should have. But then again, you know, the cops are... The cops are in a position now where as someone is trying to kill them, they are consciously aware that if there's a line they have to walk, and if they end up on the wrong side of the line, they'll end up in prison forever. That's the situation the cops are in. And you know, the other excuse that we often hear for the guys, the quote-unquote victims in these videos, is we'll hear, well, you know, black men they're afraid. They're afraid of cops, and that's why they react the way they do. In those videos. Wait, so you're afraid of the cop, and so you're doing everything you possibly can to provoke a violent response from the cop? That's what you do if you're afraid of them? What? This is the exact opposite of fear. This is a total indifference to your own life, to the cop's life, to laws, to like the basic structure of civilized society. After seeing that footage,
I didn't lose nothing.
I didn't lose nothing.
Me neither.
The article begins, Leonard Cure, honored in 2020, was the sheriff's deputy. Traffic stop. The deputy used a taser and a baton before shooting Cure. The Post didn't get around to mentioning that Cure tried to murder the deputy until 14 paragraphs into the story. And even then, they described it as carefully as they possibly could. They say that Cure was forcefully grappling with the deputy and pushing the deputy's head back with his hand. Forcefully grappling. That's their way of describing, the guy trying to choke the officer to death. And of course, Ben Crump came out and declared that Cure had been shot simply for being black. Because, you know, if Cure was white, then the officer would have said, all right, if you want to choke me to death, go ahead. I mean, you're white after all. And maybe other cops show up and you know, they run in for backup, and he would wave them off. He'd say, no, he's white. It's okay. No, he's white. It's fine. He can go ahead and kill me. Just go ahead. Get it over with. You're white.
Here we go. Let's find some
That effort didn't catch on in quite the same way the media and BLM activists had hoped, so now they're trying again. And they'll continue to try until one of two things happen. Either they get the riots they want, and they terrorize millions of people into voting for Democrats out of fear, or, for once, normal, sane people stand up and say what's obvious.
I think we need to talk
And that's
about
the fact that Dexter Reed and Leonard Cure and all these BLM heroes are the dregs of society. They are not role models, and they are not victims. They are, in fact, the cause of many serious problems that cities like Chicago are experiencing right now. That's the only message that can put an end to these riots before they start and avert a repeat of the pillaging we saw in 2020. It happens to also be a message that most Americans believe,
you ready?
even if they're afraid to say it.
Yeah, I just wanted to switch that
But
thing.
as unpleasant as it may be, it's time to start.
Cool.
Hey YouTube, thanks for listening to the show. If you'd
Damn,
like access to my
strike
full
out
show
twice.
with no ads, you should go to dailywire.com and use promo code WALFRAME for 2 months free on all annual plans. See you there.
You know what?
Deception.
Let me see if this Super Vandal works on these motherfuckers.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and this is a breakdown of the X-Men 97 Episode 5, Remember It. I think maybe one of the best episodes of the X-Men animated series ever. Remember It was, of course, a phrase often spoken by Gambit during the 90s run, but mon ami, does he make the words count in this episode. I've been predicting we've seen a Genosha mutant massacre on this show, but not like this, not like this. There's so much to break down from things, including what the hell really happened here, and why there's such a nexus point. Even the freaking Watcher had front row tickets to it. So let's break this episode down frame by frame for all the Easter eggs and animation details you might have missed, because this is a crime scene, and we have to scrutinize every detail. And the shirt I'm wearing is our Storm
Let's do it.
My Command shirt, but also in honor of this episode, we have a Gambit shirt coming down the pipeline. You can grab both by going to nerdriot.shop. Okay, let's start with some updates to the opening sequence. We see the Cable fighting Apocalypse. This is from season 4, episode 18, Beyond Good and Evil Part 1, when Cable, Innocent Tyler, and some other rebels infiltrate Apocalypse's Lazarus chamber just to find a trap laid by Apocalypse to acquire this time travel technology. And this specific cube does come back this episode. Very important to season, I think. But is it Apocalypse or is it Cable the reason why we are seeing this here? Because Cable does return this episode, but I feel like the Apocalypse of it all might be why we're seeing it. He could be the he that Cable is warning about. Cassandra Nova is behind the E is for extinction, fall of Genosha attack, and Grant Morrison's comics, but Cable does say he. They add back in this shot of Storm fighting Callisto and for the other Morlocks from season 1, episode 5, Captain Apart. Obviously, we're seeing this because Callisto croaks this episode. And then there's a shot of Gambit and Nightcrawler fighting side by side, Gambit with sabers in each hand. Okay, on the news, Trish Tilby reports. Trish Tilby is the longtime TV reporter who first appeared in X Factor number 7 in 1986, but also cameoed in the season 5, episode 10, Graduation Day episode. She sits down with Beast, making him blush. By golly, they have a renowned scientist, like that's what that is for.
Nearby communications towers are broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages.
Their pockets include big death machines and vampire dinosaurs. Vampire dinosaurs were Sauron, they're called like those. So it's a Pteranodon. Julie and Roberto is watching what appears to be the same TV program of a guy with the red Letterman jacket they watched back in the Spider-Man Flesh episode. But notice that Trish's B-roll is able to
You realize
really don't like it.
You realize that now?
I prefer style of deceptions, though.
Larry Houston tweeted in the past few days that all the way back to episode 7, Time Fugitives Part 1, when Jean Grey images of Scott and Jean appear, but Jean in that mission had long hair, whereas Jean in
the enemy have taken a tower. You must be captured.
She's up top. Oh, this one,
Jesus Christ, these guys are really trying to take over.
Clarified on Twitter that Jean in that moment was being a memory image, not a snapshot. People live literally from the future, but he was seeing his memory of whose mother would be, rather than like predicting that they were going to be
tower capture.
Who the heck is in the circle?
Welcome to Nation Genosha Institute's membership. Roberto DaCosta mentioned that he has his back for the makeup of visit the island back.
Capturing A. Jesus Christ, he's dead. Oh my god.
You got A? Alright, I'm going over here.
Oh, they don't like these machines.
graduation day, Magneto was leading a rebellion from Genosha against humanity until Charles attacked the Earth, led Magneto to stand down. Now, on the way to Genosha, Magneto tells Gambit, should the new Blackbird suffer
This tower is ours now.
You got B, you got A.
This is indeed a Blackbird jet that saw the Blackbird get shot out of the sky back in episode 1. Remy notices some renovations that have been made to Genosha since their last visit, and now has an active central pyramid structure flanked by 2 bronze-colored statues of Magneto and Trump figures.
How you doing? If you didn't choose it! Trying to go after this mutt, and these guys are just couching things, and I'm not even
control of the tower.
Welcome immigrants to his shores, and obviously Magneto is
we are dominating. Keep it up.
Tower lost.
The enemy has captured a tower.
Now, in this city, there are posters of Magneto everywhere, and it seems to be a safe haven, but, you know, this isn't for long.
I feel like only one of the mutt spawned. Throughout this whole game.
Tower lost. Tower online.
See.
Come on, right. They're going out to B.
We have control of all 4 towers. We have lost control of a tower.
I'm not ready. It's capturing A, that's in the middle.
The enemy has taken a tower. We must recapture it.
Gotta capture the CT. Fight!
The enemy have taken a tower. We must
recapture it.
Yeah, we're in the lead though, so we good. We're way in the lead.
See?
When you go up against a sisterhood, you slim the shuffles. Oh, that is gonna be really
honest, I don't know what you
Tower lost.
Outrageous.
We have lost control of a tower.
Took my weapon.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Oh shit, they got all over back.
I didn't even realize. They don't have that one.
Almost random, your sacred tokens shall remain pure from the grasp of the earth.
Naturally, she is wandering planet. Her power is one day connected to nature. She saw her earlier I mentioned Hellfire Gala, which might be what we see in this episode, though it's never listed on the Hellfire Gala, but read the more recent the comics from the 2021 Reign of X storyline, you'll know what Hellfire Gala is and why that flew back to episode 1 for this
here.
Because Hellfire Gala is when Cruella opens the gates for a big party, kind of like a state dinner, and a lot of shit goes down, including, spoiler warning, the murder of Scarlet Witch. And there is a fascinating, like, play-by-play of all the night's events that has kind of led to a mystery how people missed this. Well, we also see
let's hope I got all three uncovered.
Shark Beauty, finally, for nails, scales, and horns, and there's a model with long fingernails that kind of reminds us of Lady Deathstrike. Then we see Laser Vision Arcade, which seems like a reference to Cyclops' optic glass. And then this ice cream vendor chills something to make ice cream for Leech. I was thinking maybe this could be Bobby Drake Iceman, but that would be a huge step down for such an important character. So Genosha has safe and pleasant public transportation, and between the street vendors and the music and the blackbird flying overhead, it's clear that they wanted to evoke the vibes that we felt from the arrival to the Golden City of Wakanda in 2018 Black Panther. We see the flag of Genosha showing its emblem looking much like it did in the comics, and whereas we've been used to crowds in this animated series holding mean signs, signaling only hate, here the mutant signs read, mutants matter, Magneto is right, and welcome X-Men. And the phrase Magneto was right was a popular rallying cry by mutants in the wake of Magneto's supposed death shortly after Genosha was recognized by the UN back in the comics.
Let's see if I got the third.
Dr. Valerie Cooper from the UN, and she's voiced by Catherine Disher, who originally voiced Jean Grey, or was
Nope. You didn't think you were going to bump into me today.
She's always around.
I don't have my third neither.
Like, I think she could be a form of Mystique, or based on the fact that a giant wild sentinel attacks this episode, she could be a form of Cassandra Nova, who leads the E's.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to.
Massacre and Grant Morrison's run. So Charles Xavier's Mimodry evil twin, who will be the villain in Deadpool 3. Just keep an eye on Dr. Cooper. We'll keep talking about her throughout this breakdown. But also, back from episode 3 of the season, I can't believe we're seeing her already, Madeline Pryor. We learned that she earned a spot in Genosha's High Council. We also get the return of Nightcrawler, Kurt Wagner. Nightcrawler is voiced by Adrian Hoff, who voiced him for his appearances in the 90s run, season 4, episode 8, Nightcrawler, and season 4, episode 14, Bloodlines. Hoff also played Jean Grey's father in 2006 Sex in the Last Days. When Nightcrawler teleports, he technically travels through what's called the Brimstone Dimension. And so the transfer is often accompanied with these wisps of smoke, since Wolverine's sound effect for his claws is snicked. We will refer to all Nightcrawler teleportation by his sound effect, BAMF. B-A-M-F. And they really nailed the BAMF sound effects for every single one that Nightcrawler shows in this
Now get out there and
cut down
remember Nightcrawler's killer monks back to the monastery, referring to the event.
I got a 25% off. I'm not even about to use it.
Oh shit, she's not at Phobos no more. She's at Jupiter. This bitch.
She moved for you. She moved twice for you. Still didn't move for me.
Yeah. And she's still robbing you. She still ain't robbed me.
Shut up.
So heartbreaking that they lose it. It seems like Leech
Tickle all your money. Tickle your money.
But then Pixie teleports to grab Leech from behind, and then we get this weird edit where Warframe is still walking to the right, and then immediately is in the next frame before Pixie reappears with Leech. He's already there at that fountain. Another kid.
Volkswagen doors are tested 100,000 times by machine because it would take humans a really long time. A sturdy design that lasts. The Atlas. Get 1.9% APR financing or $3,000 customer bonus on the 2024 Atlas or Atlas Cross Sport during
by the time
Volkswagen's
Pixel was
75th
useful.
anniversary event.
I mean, you know, they still gonna take your money.
Shut up, bruh. Sweating though. It's just sweet how they test him just to mess around. Not really worried about themselves. There's this girl in the fountain.
Just because they robbed me and not you, don't mean you have to gloat about it.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
This girl can actually be Christina courting a long strike.
I want to hear us notice. I'm talking notice.
To the far right of this, Quincy Marrow, also from the Grand World that everyone later see the exact same way Slink does. I'm pretty sure that is Slink. Leech knocks her into the water and she's left back out by other quantities with red goggles, and I'm wondering if this is Carl Alston, aka Rainboy, coming from going to 1-1-5 Professor?
Yeah, sure.
She's clearly referring to Magneto, her current hookup pal, but she's getting jealous. Nightcrawler fails by the fruit vendor who taps him on the head, and then Nightcrawler says, yes, it definitely echoes Odin's Thor Ragnarok.
Asgard is not a place. It was.
That's good as well, people stop. Gambit points out that apples cost $10. $10 feels like it's like
I mean, it's one for them. That's what it's called.
Rose needs to enter color currency, which she already had. Just to make Magneto might have given her some local currency before they got here. A musical performance breaks out in the square, and he's dancing by multiple bands, aka James Madrox, who appears in cold comfort and some nice run. He can cast duplicates of himself, and he's played by
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That's really the live-action X-Men movie where they're just like, put everyone in. But this dancer is the name of Paris, aka Exodus, who, in the recent Krakoa storyline, is part of the Krakoa Leadership Council. And then the other news, at least the singer, and the cipher, is just a way to show them the but they step aside to reveal Dazzler. Dazzler is the pop singer who creates light shows, and she appeared in the original poster vision episode of Makeup Artist. Last episode focused on the Dazzler got a new gig. Soon, this is not a gig. Dazzler also appeared in the Dreams of 14 Part 1. Dabble with Inner Circle trying to gun Dazzler, got Dazzler, and G is jealous and got checked in on Dazzler. So it kind of seems like Dazzler was brought in and not going to go.
Don't fall, Taylor. Don't fall.
Abigail, boom boom, she shows up an hour later. As Gambit longs for Rogue, Nightcrawler said,
there is no love without sin. Love is best measured in what we forgive.
Yeah, definitely hit differently as the episode ends. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Being healthy means more than just eating well and going to the gym. It means being mentally healthy too. Just like you might need a trainer to help you with your gym routine, you might need a therapist to help you with your mental health. BetterHelp will help you find one that's right for you. BetterHelp makes 30
yeah, this one would know.
Less intimidating for a lot of people. Use our link to go to their site, BetterHelp.com/newrockstars. The site will ask you to answer a few questions so BetterHelp can match you to an experienced professional.
You got this?
Whatever you're struggling with, you can do it all from your phone or computer, via phone call, video chat, or messaging.
Oh, yeah.
However you feel most
I have all this stuff on Friday.
Start talking with therapist. You'll be matched to a therapist usually within 48 hours, so you can get started back. You've been for a while, and we got permission to share this review from one of our
I thought that we were done with them, but we were going to the second video. I
all from the comfort of your own home. Visit BetterHelp.com/rockstar. Enjoy a special discount on your first month. Game on stage is not about one little girl, or girl with her original name. Logan and Scott was on your Trish. Remember the similar to Shadow, which she first acquired the Cosmic Phoenix Force, but she removed his really force class to see his eye. Used to be the force to hold that Cosmic class. Whatever this was, it might be able to make you try to recast the Logan from the Cosmic function. Alongside shows up without recovering things into the face. Scott says that she was able to knock my books out of my hand when I ran into the school. In the 2016 film of Apocalypse, Scott did bump into Jean's controversy off her book, and then next in the last game, he saw she exports Jean's block Cyclops his optic glass, like when he talked about that was the moment when he was really so much emotion, like the Castle Complex, and the movie out of order. Both the boys being on ground, Logan is supposed to be short and stocky, and they can't put Logan to the way knowing
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
If there's anyone who can understand what Jean is going through right now, it is Logan. In Season 4, Episode 16 of the original Weapon X live episode, Wolverine discovers that he's given false memories and he has no idea what the person is actually doing. And Trish asks about his needs and she learns about the hospital weapon. Scott is reminded that the doctor refused to deliver that baby, and he's clearly just pissed off. Like, why is there some OBGYN who's like, yeah, I delivered that baby, when he clearly did not want to deliver it, he's all the freak. So Scott rightfully snaps, and he tells Trish that humanity are ungrateful for their sacrifice, and he storms out of the interview. At Genosha, it turns out the council that Magneto and Madeline Fighter are part of includes Sebastian Shaw from the Inner Circle and the Hellfire Club, along with his ally Emma Frost.
Another successful mission.
Find Extraction. Banshee, Sean Cassidy, and the recent Krakoa run of the comics. Krakoa was also run by a quiet council that included members from different sects, just like that included Emma Frost and Sebastian Shaw. They were on the original Krakoan Quiet Council in the comics, as were Magneto, Exodus, who also appears in this episode, and She-Ra and Nightcrawler. But the fact that Moira McTaggart is on this council is very important to the Krakoan storyline, in that it inspired us. You can learn that Moira McTaggart is actually able to rebuild its war after death. She's making all the memories to work with Charles to create Krakoa in the comics. And her son, who we also saw in the X-Men animated series 4, is a member of the 5 in Krakoa, who along with A, the gold balls are able to resurrect after death. So Magneto.
Oh, we didn't even think about the Cassius.
What about that one?
Huh?
What about that one?
Huh?
I just realized it. I just realized it right now.
That's good. I was just killing all of them. I knew we had Cassius, but I wasn't.
Guess they ain't coming back out, huh?
Guess not.
I guess we killed everybody. Everybody's dead.
Yeah, where I can see.
Magneto is reluctant to leave Genosha as Chancellor, and he recalls Charles pitching a dream at the bar in Germany when they were younger men. Magneto, who Madeline Pryor calls the episode of the Book of Exodus, and how his role was to lead the Hebrews to the Promised Land, but God forced them to wander through the desert for a full generation so that no one from full generations could enter it. That concept is a really important theme to Judeo-Christian belief.
I forgot how to get rid of these.
To give our children a better world.
The room with the shapes on them.
Yeah.
Gotta find the shapes in the console. It's a scavenger hunt, basically.
Lake at Xavier Mansion as Moses parting the Red Sea. Magneto proposes that Rogue lead at his side as Queen, and he encourages her power as that entity. We get this crazy moment where Jean asks Scott about baby Nathan.
Can't see color, but up here, I see these big brown eyes, this wild, rusty hair.
It's between the couple, but no, the real Jean shouts at this invader into their shared conscience, and we learn Madeline was trying to reconnect with Scott. This is the psychic rapport that Jean had been telling Morgan about before. Now Madeline is using it as well as like a three-way call, and they just have it out. Jean reminds Scott that as a Phoenix, she turned down galaxies that were beckoning her, and Scott says that since Jean is struggling with her memories, the love that she feels might just be a feeling and not rooted in actual history. It just brings this fascinating dialogue about whether love can exist without a shared history. And she says this.
Sinister cuts out a part of me.
Oh my god.
Love it?
Oh, she talks about Madeline like she is like a tumor. In the comics, Scott and Emma Frost had a psychic affair in a very, very similar manner. And later there's a line where Emma is like,
come on, stop Emma locked mine.
I think she knows exactly what is happening with Madeline here. Rogue tells Remy about her backstory with Magneto. We actually saw part of Rogue's backstory in Season 2, Episode 9, A Rogue's Tale, when her father disowned her for her mutant status, and the blonde woman she knew as her mother was actually Mystique in disguise. In the comics, Rogue's origin was that she was originally a member of Magneto's Brotherhood of Mutants before joining the X-Men. So yes, it's worth noting that Rogue and Nightcrawler both have a mother, Mystique. But, you know, in Nightcrawler's case, technically in recent comics, Mystique is like his father. It's complicated, I'll get to it. But in the library, she carries this book titled Savage Land and Savage Hearts, which seems inspired by the name of Season 3, Episode 12 and 13, Savage Land and Strange Heart, in which the X-Men fought Garok and Sauron in the jungle Savage Land. This flashback will be taking place before Rogue or the X-Men.
Did you set yours yet? Or you still ain't set them?
Likely been going there for years before
I set 2 of mine. I'm still on the third one.
You tried killing me. How that turned out? I guess you just went the right tool for the job.
Flames in the foreground. Both their hearts are burning for each other, but Rogue is unable to feel it. And when Gambit asks, "Are you going to accept his offer?" he holds up the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, I got the Tarzan filled out.
That the two were hooking up in a past episode. Okay, on to the
the next one is on you, right?
Cameo of this episode, in the night sky, that is Uatu the Watcher watching this.
I sure do hope I'm able to switch the planet.
But it's definitely Uatu. The Watcher also made a brief cameo back in season 3, episode 16, Dark Phoenix Part 3, the Dark Phoenix, noticing Jean leaving the planet, also noticed by Thor, Doctor Strange. So yes, he has been tracking the X-Men for a while, and we're noting that in addition to What If, the Watcher also appeared in I Am Groot season 2, which shows Baby Groot as he appears in live action, Guardians Volume 2. So the Watcher really is the link to everything, and I think he's going to show up in Fantastic Four. This cameo directly links X-Men 97 to the same multiverse as everything else in the MCU. Marvel in the past week teased some comic titles to read for the Fantastic Four film, including the 3-issue Galactus arc begins with the Watcher intervening to warn the Fantastic Four about Silver Surfer and Galactus, suggesting that we might see a live-action version of Jeffrey Wright Watcher in that film. So why?
Damn, I can't get the damn litch right.
It's incredibly important that the Watcher is looking at every single thing that happens in this night to try to figure out when exactly the Nexus moment happened. And he has to do that because all the people who are participating are distracted. Dancing to the gala is Dazzler, Nightcrawler, and the devilish Azazel, who was originally the father of Nightcrawler until that was retconned recently in 2023, so that Kurt Wagner is actually the love child of Mystique and Destiny. So Mystique shapeshifts into a male form with genetic traits of Baron Christian Wagner and Azazel. So Mystique is really Nightcrawler's father, and Destiny is his father.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
As does Squid Boy, wearing a tuxedo, he drives himself off right away. And the flora in the background looks like the corpse flower from Gambit and Mars. These bloom for only 2-3 days every couple of years. I think we're looking at a lot of clues pointing to doom and death at Genosha this night. I made a video about the Fantastic Four film explaining how anytime you see a seemingly perfect utopia in a movie or a show, writers really treat this like a Tower of Babel that they must destroy as soon as possible. Road showing parties that you face to faces.
We are readying reinforcements.
Remember,
keep fighting, Tenno.
We also heard this same song.
Come here, give me your soul. Especially on this planet.
Why they get too close so fast?
Yeah. Doesn't even make sense.
This is what leads Gambit out of the dance. Madeline gets hit with a second blast from head colored pink at first. There's a zipper from the blast that is colored blue, and on starts to edit observe that this blue color scheme could be like Asian summer cable, racial color, Johnny, coded blue and pink, reaching out through their ancestry. But we see the dust cloud face the cable, and she finds herself back in the desert from episode 1, the giant face of the master mold, which I think we can now interpret as the source of the giant wild sentinel threat that comes to this episode. Of a rat. We're going to come back to that. Madeline nosebleeds, which I interpret as not vicious.
Oh, she came right back to you, huh?
I'm about to take her down for this one. I got the one that set the wall in the first slide. Well, where you going? Where you going? Oh, the death. He's stuck? I couldn't even assassinate. What the hell? Is he stuck? Come here. If he ranks up, I don't care. I need him. Okay. That's depressing. That's depressing. I got the first two correct. Let's see about the third one. Probably not. Watch the third one be wrong.
The low thief shall never know the cool.
Third one's random, so yeah. Third one. Yep, you. Okay, cool. Alright. Good to know. Finally, ranked up any less. I needed her off Venus. Those missions was all those missions I had to read herself. With the capture, as you see in the exception.
Bye.
What are we doing?
But I failed to point out another figure on the other side of Battler. This is Bastion, aka the Bastion from Uncanny X-Men 323 in 1996. He's an android in a combination of Master Mold and Nimrod. In a movie or show, writers really on the tower battle that they must destroy.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up?
Alright, let's go.
It's going down, kids.
Remember, after Madeline's vision during her time in Gathering Mind, we also heard this same song. No, not again. No, not again, I'm sorry. That person is the same voice of Cable that was in this episode. Who's this? With her son. The red dress that Rogue wears here is actually the same one from where the base is back from. Cable, she finds herself back in the desert from episode 1, the giant face of the Master Mold, which I think we can now interpret as the source of the giant wild sentinel threat that comes in this episode. Just vision of a rat. We're going to come back to that. Madeline goes to leave, which I interpret as not Vision hurting her, but rather her fighting the horror of this Vision so much that she gets herself a nosebleed. Notice how when Madeline goes outside, she gets the pink light, which is the teal light from the fireworks. The pink versus blue color scheme is coming back, and with the blue firework comes the sun. Cable. Chris Potter voices the character. He warns everyone to get out. This is Madeline being all grown up. With techno-organic virus. By the way, he passes Marrow. That's who was on the poster. Here, the fireworks are blue and yellow. People look across the island. Another color is a bomb, and that's being green. Turn off fireworks. Explosion. Until too late. Probably fireworks, right? People tell his mother, have to get everyone out! Now! Come on! watchers trying to rewatch and figure out exactly what happened moment to moment. In the comics, it's Cassandra Nova who weaponized basketball in Ecuador for the extinction arc. So 16 million is no motion. Here, there could be other people behind it. Referring to the apocalypse. The apocalypse is one of those image, but we could also be referring to Bastion. Because I got corrected last week. I put out a photo of Dr. Adler with four Dr. Adler was a scientist. And it's a man behind the scenes of how it is. But if there's one out, another figure on your Dr. Adler is Bastion. Sebastian Gawerti from London and says he's the dream of next step. The android is a combination of Master and Nimrod. Nimrod is the example of sexual level. Carolyn, which is named an offensive life, through it, and a Bastion is good to task force Operation No Tolerance, or the social campaign of Rape Free. They're familiar words, right? Another form of the word tolerance, the 503 episode. Tolerance, cruelty, and Operation No Tolerance for extinction. But clearly, Ford must have some passion as factor as government contractors working with Dr. Adler, aka on all kinds of technology, helping them was this guy, Bastion, who's kind of partly from the future, right? Part Nimrod from the future, part Master Mole, and I think Dr. Cooper is might allow the human to know what happened, whether she's using or Cassandra Nova, it's not clear yet. She would imply that Magneto might be in on it. Cassandra would imply that Charles Xavier has a role to play stopping it. Who knows? Maybe the key that Cable's referring to is some dark form of Charles Xavier. And if you look closely, there actually is a Bastion in this episode. Walks into the gala, he looks up, and someone in the foreground passes the camera, and that is the same haircut as Bastion.
Where's the last two
Between this and the orange photo, these animators are dropping major clues that Bastion is on. But Cable knew of, and I think he's traveled back in time to stop it. But here he was too late, so I think he's gonna have to try again. I think the only way past this apocalypse moment is some time travel storyline with Cable and Forge and Bishop and Storm and Bastion and other characters looping back in time to this night of the gala to stop this massacre or to make sure it happens. And that's going to be the war in the final 3 episodes of the season. The Hellfire Gala in the Krakoa storyline was famous for a minute-by-minute breakdown of all the events that happened throughout the night and attending to be distracted by other happenings. It's kind of like a mystery complicated dark events in plain sight. And I expect this season to loop back.
Jeez, about time!
Like precisely with all heads returned to Magneto.
It feels like you was in that mission for a long period of time.
Opens and Cable is pulled back.
Well, not last round, too.
This is the Cable voice that Madeline heard in her vision before.
No, not again. I'm so sorry.
So a deadly blast hits the gala. We see it from Rogue's point of view as the sound cuts in and out as she comes to, seeing people running and smoke, floating embers, hearing screaming. There have been some comparisons from this imagery to 9/11, and that was clearly designed into the storyboards. Some people who worked on the show also cited the Tulsa Race Massacre, which you see in the opening scene of HBO's Watchmen. I think there might be some other parallels to Watchmen that they've worked into what's happening here. But what we see attacking here is what's called a wild.
Give me a minute. I gotta go look at something for my
insectoid Hydra. This is the form it takes in the Eden or Extinction storyline where they use the Master in Ecuador to produce this thing. But again, it remains a mystery who exactly sent this. Rogue looks up to see Banshee and Marrow. Banshee's like, get into the gardens, and then both are immediately vaporized by the Wild Sentinel's blast. Nightcrawler appears at the last second to bam them to safety, and Rogue sees Nightcrawler bleeding, looks down at her hands, and her gloves are gone, so she can't check his pulse. But then she tells Gambit, hand me, and Gambit checks and he confirms, you're alive. So are you. He also says you're alive, like he has to reassure her that she's not dead. There's still work for her to do. Magneto asks,
really? I still didn't even unlock it. That is just racist.
Are you enjoying the view?
Let me check my shit. Oh, just for a piece. I'm missing it just by a tit piece. Ain't that a bitch?
asks how many are are dead, and Gambit says so many. You'll notice that this episode asks the question repeatedly, but never provides a count or even an estimate.
This sector is now under my control.
Too astronomically high for one night, or maybe they didn't want this to be exactly he is for extinction. Didn't want to give us a number. Or we see corpses. Sebastian Shaw, Dazzler, Squid Boy, and Callisto. And I actually think we see the moment of her death as her pupil contracts. Oh my god. The Wild Sentinel drops rows and rows of Sentinels. Dr. Cooper waves fleeing mutants to the gardens, but notice how they immediately get zapped, vaporizing like the victims of the Martians in Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. I believe that initial laser sound effect might be sampled from the tripod laser in the New Jersey attack scene of that movie. Magneto said, "We shall not live our days wondering if we could have saved."
I don't know. Hold on.
Steven Spielberg, and knowing Magneto's past, we are reminded of Oscar Schindler and Schindler's List. I could have saved more. Gambit goes full Akira on his motorcycle, kicking up dust as the tires charge Sentinels. Magneto, protected in an electromagnetic bubble, collides with the statue of Charles and tragically crushes a group of mutants. Oh no! So Magneto spirals. He flashes to the statue's face of Charles.
That don't make
sense. Flashes to himself with his hand on Bart.
Those are those
led into Auschwitz, and he and his parent with the yellow stars that the Nazi sports choose to wear.
Alright,
and you can see tears running down New York's face. And what does he use to whip the Sentinels? This train. The fact that Magneto goes from his own Holocaust trauma, saying they shall be avenged, and using a train to do it, it's powerful symbolism, because many of these victims were transported to the camps in train cars. The Morlocks wait below. Scaleface, Erg, Abe, Tommy, and Leech, and Mask, you see in the final shot. Optimistic Leech believes Callisto will find them. Sorry, kid. And if not, maybe Magneto, but no, it is Gambit who saves them with Ron Wasserman's theme music pumping. The Wild Sentinel says Omega threat detected, as it said with Storm, but now the Omega threat is Magneto. Magneto protects the lowliest of mutants, the Morlocks, to fulfill...
You still haven't seen X-Men, huh?
The TV show?
Which in German translates to "Do not be afraid." The Wild Sentinel charges up to fry the people on the rooftop, and there's a quick cameo by Bo DeMeo himself, the showrunner for these
the new episode.
Fired by Marvel the week of the premiere for
Get him out of here.
No, Gambit and Rogue have spent this battle joking around, but now
this new episode.
Not just to keep their spirits up as they have this horrific.
This episode might be up there with like Invincible.
The attention of the Wild Sentinel to distract it.
Right. I mean, what's the name of it?
X-Men 97.
The whole thing into an explosive. That's the only way you can bring it down. And his final words in the episode's title.
You are here to find our target.
Especially episode 5, the one that came out yesterday.
Happy hunting.
Oh man. They killed mad people. Yo, I'm surprised that Disney even let us just try like that.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
I can't.
The ultimate tragedy is that when she could finally touch Gambit, there's no part prepared. The words also echo what one of that
target located. Bring them in.
Also, like Storm is unable to feel the breeze. It's an absolute gut punch. Watch it break down to thank you for donating work on this episode. Supporting us. So go visit who sent this Wild Sentinel. We'll get to top suspect. She is one of the Wild Sentinel mission full of our traps and employees making
mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
So they could do that here with the fall of Genosha and maybe make it caused by Apocalypse instead of the Caesar. But there is a chance that Magneto find a more restricted and false flag attack and martyr himself. But there's a reference to Ozymandias in that the one is Egyptian pyramid designed with Genosha as well as twin block distances of roads.
Stay focused.
One of the world.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Himself the reluctant leader, now a martyr, crashing into Charles' statue, looking at the whole weirdly headless, but it wasn't sacrifice. We could just point to Magneto being a watchman Ozymandias figure, orchestrating a mass murder. All cameras pointed at it, bring the warring sides of the planet together against a shared enemy. Would this be the same twist or something we're not sure about in this version of Magneto? Let me know down below what you think.
I don't think Magneto did it.
And Evan P for their help with the research on this breakdown. Comment down below with your thoughts. So follow me at GTAGOD. Subscribe to all 3 channels of the New Rock Stars Network for breakdowns and news coverage of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Bye.
While the rest of the system cowered in fear, I took risks. I made a bold new partnership. Bear witness, betrayers, to my exciting new.
Why are they here?
How do you get started with digital marketing? With the complete digital marketing course on Udemy. Skills and knowledge in marketing, email marketing, copywriting, social media, and more. You can grow your confidence and learn your first digital marketing. Sound good? Grab this course now and sign off.
You done? Where's the third one's done?
Should be. Cause I only had like a little corner.
Same here.
One of the better things that I decided to do in my adult life was...
I want to see if she's gonna come out.
Look at that!
Yeah, bitch.
Rank 3?
You can communicate with your therapist via messages, phone calls, live video sessions, and even journal entries.
However long, Monday nights at 9 o'clock, I sit down in my office with a cup of tea and we talk about all things life.
I'm really grateful to have matched right off the bat with a therapist who really saw me and provided me with the support. It has been transformative.
They have so many different options of therapists on their platform that are so exciting.
I gotta tell you, I feel very foolish for not using it.
There you go.
Help me get my motivation back. Stop going back.
What?
It just feels like something.
Are you kidding me?
Be like that.
Yo, are you?
Sister, you have been
Are you
kidding
jump
me?
off the bat?
Oh my god, yo.
I deserve this.
So that means one of them got to be the first one.
Oh yeah, what a coincidence. And he sold off a lot of his stock then as well. Like in between that
One of them got to be the first one.
I'm sure it's a coincidence.
You know, like with the lawsuit, she was on the podcast. We were up in the chat. We were on Waffle 199. I was fucking playing. And we got a couple damn bastards gay too. Nice. Always
awesome.
catching strays. I love it.
I don't believe that.
He deserves it. But I mean, it was just that like we knew pretty much all the info. The only thing that was new that I thought was funny was just that Gina Carano confirmed that Kathleen Kennedy's a cult bitch, which I fucking loved. But it was like watching your normie relatives try to get their heads around culture, you know, and it was fucking hilarious. Dude. My favorite question was, so tell me, does Kathleen Kennedy...
I was about to say, if I didn't unlock it, I was about to fight this game.
What are you fucking fucked up? Like, those are like the people, like the South Park thing where it's like Kathleen Kennedy's under my bed. That has had, obviously, that has actually had some impact where people think that Kathleen Kennedy actually does.
Alright, so this is about to be a real test done right here.
Gary got a shout out during that podcast too.
I can't believe it. Bullshit.
I got a stray. Yes. Yeah, Gina was like, oh, Gina was setting up like, hey, there's all these passionate fans out there, and their rooms are just surrounded by, she said Star Wars toys, by toys. And the manager David goes, yeah, that's weird.
Okay, I was about to say.
Not weird.
Yeah, it is. I don't care.
So now.
They're your toys.
No shame to my game, man.
Now get
No, sir. I just got another one in the mail today. Got a Rogue, 1/6 scale Rogue that's got a proper ass.
I find it so funny when guys like that say, yeah, that's weed with it.
My guy got phobos now. That is just.
Exactly.
That was mine.
Hold on 1 second.
Take a dump.
That's fine. Exactly. We got more guns on the walls.
Nice
or
balls,
whatever
right?
you're into.
Almost so.
Oh,
You know what? Everything changed on how it was
I
not
have a
supposed to.
bunch of
I'm
balls
gonna
to
curse
give to Ryan. That's gonna sound bad, but
I am willing to take all your balls.
Thanks, Ryan.
Wow.
No, they're not out. My dad has a
I'm gonna
bunch
be
of
more
them.
mad than this game can realize.
Give him to Ryan. Hell yes.
Neither one of them is the second one. Neither one of them is the second one, right? The eye's not the second one. This is not the second one. So one of these gotta be the first one.
Tiny whiteys. I will judge you.
Judging.
You know what? Often.
Let me try that.
This is from your only sword.
Hey.
You're supposed to pay for this content. I'm a little offended that they just throw it out there.
I am so sorry for any negativity I've thrown your way, Shad. I fully respect you right now. So, you're a man of culture.
That's bullshit.
I tell you, to compliment Shad.
And whatever she got, she must have the only thing that's Harrow's weakness, because my Harrow don't never get killed that easy. So whatever her strength is, which I think is fire.
We gotta go back.
Damn.
Hey, let's get super chats. Shall we? Let's do it.
Sure.
Yes. What was that? Joke on something? What the fuck was that? Sure. Whoa! Which one? Which mom? I got two. They're not right. I have two moms.
Yeah, in my head canon, when you got two moms.
Oh, he popped right up too. She ain't waste no time.
I don't even need to do this, but I still want to. Let's see it. I'm gonna wish yeah. That's a dog.
Little shit.
Why are you all over here? Why are you all the way over here? Okay, let's see. How? How are you gonna tell me that's 150? That is just you.
What happened?
See, I knew that don't work on forfeit. That she ranked up again.
Both of us gonna be level 5 by the time we done.
That bitch playing for real.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Don't talk about our boss like that. He's quartering. I saw a thumbnail from him that was so not a quartering thumbnail. It was just like a 6-second. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna play with you. Well, my thumbnail guy has the day off.
I think you should be like,
Yes, keep it great angle.
Put up a pole, X-ray girl. X-ray girl. Put up a pole.
You got your name right above your head. You're framed in by the toys. It's perfect.
Why are you taking advice from Ryan? He's got to usually look like
Oh, it's so racist.
You're not even on camera, you fucking you are.
So it's either this last one.
Fucking 1 megabyte per second download, bitch. I hope that you guys destroy yourself.
Much love.
That means the last one is either first.
What a wonderful episode.
I know.
Almost random, your sacred token shall remain secure from the grasp of the idol.
Why do you all aim that to scary like
Sit still, you monkey. Why are you having a tough day? I don't know why I just failed, bro.
Yeah, you know how I feel.
Yo!
approaching.
We are retarded.
Get a cartoon drama. You can't to ride off on a sandworm and
Wake up, X-Ray girl. Good one in the corner. Yeah. Corner of the angle. I got you, X-Ray. I saw it. If there is a pole, damn it. $20. Hale says, hail all. Is there any chance we will be seeing more from you about the grim dark farm project?
I love Warhammer 40K. I did a few lore videos on some of the different factions. Really fun. I did a really cool one that was comparing God Emperor and the Emperor of Man. That was a lot of fun. We didn't get a lot of views. Didn't really like it. But, there's a lot of Warhammer content out there, so I don't know. So I'm kind of like motivated to prioritize that. So I kind of have to. I don't know, but I am kind of into the Warhammer series, so I have to tracking that. So and when yes, ideally yes, I still have the
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
So
Find extraction.
Universe is how Henry Cavill works. So I never heard that before. I thought it was just going to be a TV series, but you said cinematic. His last statement on it was so excited behind the camera, not just in front of the camera, that he has that executive creative voice. So excited to do that. So yeah, I'm very excited.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Because he's a fan, and I love what he talks about. I love Warframe, everything that he's been a part of, he's so passionate about it. That's research, but it's a fan dream to have someone like him travel involved. And I'm just so happy for him that he has the creative, the way to creative control somewhat. So, yeah, I'll be checking it.
That's really racist, man.
That sucks.
What did he rewrote?
Who did he play? The horse?
Oh, sorry, he rewrote. Okay.
Yeah. No,
he's like, it's some stupid horse. Why would he even care?
Yeah, and then he said this is not right. It's like, oh, it's just a horse. You write it. You know, you write it.
Lauren History Smith is
moron.
a fucking idiot. She's an absolute idiot. Worst showrunner. And yeah, I can't wait for Witcher season 4. Nobody it will be a fucking. It'll be a.
Well, Gary. Speaking of giving great, properties with a huge fan base that people love to hacks, did you hear who the showrunner to War series?
I'm really mad.
The Wheel of Time.
They're really ranked up.
Wheel of Time showrunner, Ray Judkins. He is going to rate God of War without and it's going to be.
Yeah, that and Fallout are going to be shit.
He's doing 2 shows? He's showrunning 2 shows at the same time?
2 bad ones.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Amazon, Jennifer Salk is fucking.
Boom.
The alternate to Kathleen Kennedy.
Fuck, I forgot.
And the stuff
That's not good, then.
She has her hands involved in all
I had the wrong one equipped this whole time.
Now because it's a
I did not know this.
This crap that Rings of Power was the biggest thing that ever showed. Even though they keep saying that about every series that's a hit, so I don't know what the truth is. I do know that they lost
Yeah, they keep saying that in those articles. It was the most successful season.
You know, to be honest,
or that it was on the Nelson streaming list for like 4 weeks.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
What?
We are about that is about to get to ring 5, and I don't want it to.
And Reacher was bigger than both of those. So
yeah,
lying obviously, and I hope she doesn't get her mitts on
Operator has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI presets. You could say we
wasn't there numbers that came out that only 37%
I'm pretty sure.
domestic audiences,
Especially if I don't get it on this next one.
40-something% international. How is that a success?
I said, especially if I don't get it on this next. Oh, she at Neptune.
Right, yours already at 4.
4, yeah. And now chasing this motherfucker all around the galaxy while it's leveling up.
Mine's at 3. If mine don't, just don't continue.
Now Amazon has Warhammer.
If this is not correct, then it's gonna get to 5.
I think just a lot of it depends on the
they already leveled 75 to 90.
Right. When you look at Reacher, the authors involved, it looks like they got a lot of people who care a lot about it involved with it. Terminal List, the author is involved, and a lot of people who seem to really care about doing right justice to those characters are involved. So
and Henry Cavill, so I hang my hat on that.
One Piece had the creator involved. There seems to be a pattern here, right?
Yeah, an Avatar, The Last Airbender, that just came out last week that nobody's fucking talking about anymore. The creators fucked off. Kind of weird.
You know, the binge model.
The binge model, baby.
More like we got time for that.
We got time for it. It's a great example.
It's called the shitty fucking show model. Okay, that's what it's called.
Sure, but it can help. It can hurt your good show too in the long run because you can make more money. No, you're right. You're right. I've never argued that. Never argued that. It's a pretty good show. Hey, I almost forgot about Rachel.
Sue.
Hey,
I thought she got burned so bad she was just ash at this point.
Well, unfortunately, I will make a trip to my storage to take pictures, but I will ask all of you out there, wonderful people, to ask Rachel to show us her long box. Show us your long boxes. Come on.
She might show us that long box. Yeah, show us that long box you got there.
Not until the 3rd day.
You got standards.
So, apparently, only progressive woke SJWs, even before they literally existed, not Republicans. I got news for you, Rachel. Half the audience are Republicans.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
They're all going out of business. Fuck yeah. Start packing your bags. You're next.
I love it.
They're literally not for you, okay?
This headline sounds like it was written by a Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel. That was like
Rachel who used to be way hotter.
Yeah, who still has like a 12-year-old profile picture up.
I look like she does not.
looks like Baron Harkonnen now, so... Calling out fucking neckbeards, whatever. How are all these neckbeards and Republican fans of the X-Men? They're literally not for you. Sometimes the men with happy beards overflowing into their neck. By the way, she has fat holes overflowing out of her club clothing. I'm just brown. You know, it's like she's got you know, the ones who champion comic state, they will not let it go. Hey, bring up Gamergate while you're at it, okay? Hey, Dan Bass, you know this thing called Gamergate? After the latest news, one of us saw it coming, but out here. Yeah, Garfield did it. Yeah, man. Thanks, Dan. Good job on that. Maybe that's why you're like 30,000 subscribers behind Gary. Oh, wow. Just want to highlight true. Say the most baffling things and
stay focused.
And leave
There's a
self-aware
heavy unit
things.
approaching.
Wow. They're right.
Now get to extraction.
Very soon, say the most baffling I mean, don't mind the X-Men 97. Yeah, those X-Men definitely if they just paid attention to the story. Wow. Worse, they just never paid attention to it. Just never, something like that. There is a that's bullshit. Let her cook here. Recommended video. Eat it all. Let her door down. Yeah. I like Dunkin' Donuts for the protein.
Oh shit.
Ian still in spawn this whole night.
What comics legend Chris Claremont said about the X-Men in 1980 when he decided to change the plot.
Is anybody left?
This with God Loves Man Kills, by the way, which is great. The X-Men are hated, feared, and despised collectively by humanity for no other reason than they are human. So what we have here, intended or not, intended or not, by the way, is a book
on out.
Racism, bigotry, and prejudice. Yes, back in 1982.
He's looking for you. Come on out.
Yeah, we can also put bigotry, prejudice, and racism towards the fucking far left.
Yes. Yep.
So, but we are dealing with a fucking retard here who just wants hate clicks, so, you know, whatever.
That makes sense. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby were inspired by the civil rights movement to create superheroes. No, they were not. Internet
with just regular people?
They didn't want, the inspiration was they didn't want to do origins for every superhero.
Yeah, Stan Lee was like getting sick of using gamma rays and radioactive spiders and coming up with like things to explain the powers. It's like, we're just making mutants. That's what they get the powers.
Yeah. Where'd I hear that? Where'd I hear that? At a con where Stan Lee said it. That's why I was at a con.
Like literally, I'm quoting.
This is not new.
Yeah, it was a documentary. Stan Lee was like, oh, and I said, we're just making mutants. That was out of his own mouth.
I couldn't have had everybody bitten by a radioactive spider or zapped with gamma rays. This is rare, and it occurred to me that if I just said that they were mutants, it would make it easy. Then Stan Lee changed the narrative from Chris Claremont, and it certainly became that, right? But that's not how it started. Not how it started. By the way, a canceled book. Well, essentially a canceled book. It went into reprints because it wasn't selling out well. It got Giant Size Extra #1. And then they stopped the reprints with issue 94, which went to the Phoenix Saga, and some of the best comic books ever written. But it was always a comic book for every.
Alright. Hopefully we can get it this time.
By the way, best-selling comic book over fucking decades until Marvel screwed it.
I'm not optimistic right now. I'm getting full confidence that it's going to get to rank 5.
Regular working guys, anybody who felt like an outsider. Every fucking nerd, basically.
I got the middle correct.
It was every best-selling comic book.
I would say like QEG.
The first and the last.
First and the last, yeah.
Everyone smiles the longer. But that's the beauty about stuff like this.
Kinda annoying.
Open for interpretation, and it's open for you to take what you want.
Maybe you can get capture. It's easy enough, right?
Which one?
Capture.
Yeah. Capture works.
And sorry, this part that... Oh, sorry, no. Well, this part that we just scrolling past, is this Stan Lee talking about connecting the civil rights movement? Because it sounds like it's after the fact.
It was actually. It changed when he's like, "Hey, that's a really good idea. I think that's what we meant subliminally." You know, like that. You know, but it's revisionist history that they like to run with, especially fucking idiot fake geek girls who probably never fucking bought a Chris Claremont Cockrum or Byrne comic album stuff. They weren't fucking born yet, and their whole knowledge is from the cartoon, which nothing wrong with that, or Wikipedia. Has she seen the cartoon all the way through?
Yeah,
well, this expert nerd just, I remember her talking about just finishing Buffy.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Okay. And probably misunderstands that completely too. Why is all this important? Because those represented are the right voices. Remember, these are the people who talk about othering. Let's keep that in mind. So all Republicans are all right. All Republicans are Nazis. But that's not othering when it comes from them. Trying to take over the comic book universe, trying to take over, they supported it. Longer than you've been alive. They helped to keep it. And
we cannot let our target know we're here.
Failing right
Track
now
them down quickly.
You've driven all of them, centrist, normal, left-wing people have all been driven away by really buying into the analysis. And now the sales are low mentality.
And that's what they want to do. That's exactly what they want to do. And she's like, wants to push people out because they think it's ours now. Right. This is our stuff. We've played it. We've come into the state. We've told you what's wrong with your thing. We've made it better.
Let me go get this
target located.
Not just that it's our space now, they're retroactively going back into history and saying it was their space the whole time.
Yeah, stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Rachel goes into a comic shop and picks up her week.
Dude, you come
she brings up the definition of woke, which certainly it is.
Oh, shit.
That,
you see that? Yo!
Oh, shit. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I definitely had a feeling that was gonna happen. Whenever they floating like that, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. We'll interrogate the captain.
Well, at least you got it.
Yeah, that's true. I was not expecting that, though.
Bob Iger. I thought that was a great takeaway. What about this local? That was crazy to hear. So, these clowns never understand.
These guys don't want to spawn, oh.
Damn, look into a mirror.
She needs to get another mirror to look in the mirror. She looks like
wow. Wide load.
The point is that the origins of the X-Men are connected to injustice and dysfunction as a metaphor for any marginalized community. Especially since that kind of thing was
what I find funny, even according to her definition, right? She is marginalizing a community which is the X-Men is almost equal.
Come here, you might.
Gotcha, she isn't.
She doesn't understand plants alone. You're illiterate. That's
retarded doesn't mean mentally deficient, so she fits that perfectly.
So when men yell into the void angrily, are we yelling into the void angrily? We're mocking her. She's writing into the void at this point.
Dun dun dun!
About and diversity, they're missing the entire fucking point of the X-Men franchise. Okay.
First of all, it's your voice.
Oh, it's up to the flowers. No. There's been allegories to HIV and AIDS in Marvel Comics history. Yes, there has. Amongst many more connections to complex human rights issues, but not in the last few years. They really don't go over vegetarianism, over government. You know, I think these are issues that everyone could get behind. What I'm trying to say.
Sorry, Uncanny X-Men at the minute.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Impressed with the way that that all media is absolutely corrupted nowadays by corporation. And so that was really good. So far it's been a good week.
What I'm trying to say is they're acting like the X-Men are suddenly woke. It's laughable. What you're telling me, so what you're saying is that you've never paid attention to the X-Men. No, what you are missing, I'm going to state the obvious here, and you assume that everyone who doesn't think like you is a fucking Nazi.
Yes. There's a difference between woke and not feeling as if you fit in. There's a difference between feeling alienated and intersectionality. I mean, it's no point even talking to some fucking absolute.
This sounds like a diary.
Well, this article is
this article is an NPC update. Like, so this was exactly. Like, I can't tell you how many people online were running with this same kind of narrative. Criticism started with the X-Men 97. This is kind of the culmination of the update right here. This whole article. Running with the Stan Lee stuff, it's not true. You know, mirrors all the stuff we saw on social media, saying it's always been woke, saying it represents all this shit. Like this, we have heard all of this, and so she's compiling all the NPC updates and bringing it all together here. None of these are her thoughts. And all you have to do is just play a clip of Stan Lee saying the shit.
Wait.
They will go away because there's nothing to go with you at that point.
I mean, I can do this.
Well, change his mind.
There we go.
They talked about. I can't read much more of this, to be honest.
You are destroying brain cells.
What I have left.
Let's get back to good words. Super chats.
Didn't say to wait, so that's what I did.
All this shit is injected in that I doubt Chris Claremont would be a fan of.
Surprised you're not gonna kneel since my clone over there is kneeling. Curtis Circle of kneels.
Nobody was not binary.
Yeah, perfect. I like the meditation better, but there's times I use it, there's times I use it. Look at that!
I own X 1 through 500.
Even though my Spectre has his gun in his hand.
You don't know what you're talking about. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay.
This is the woman that said Gary's never fucking seen Doctor.
I don't think they're mad enough.
That was a great, like, destructions on Twitter. Like, holy shit, man. He didn't even say, he was...
5,616 credits taken, crazy. Out of 5,913 I got. That is basically all my credits. I don't even have a
dirty wash.
How about 300 credits? That's just outrageous, bro.
Look,
the memory of you. I couldn't do a show yesterday. I would have gotten emotional. A great human being. I was texting a few people from New York, you know, radio people, who always reach out to me and check on me. Keep trying to get me to come up there to do some old school stuff. We'll talk about that later. And all I could say was, Mr. C was a human being, and they said, yeah, he loved you too, Star. Salute to the memory of Case Slay. He was another one who I truly, truly loved. In terms of his presence, his knowledge. They both helped me when I gangstered my way into radio. Did you know that? Case Slay listened to the Star Report. Even when he was in the hospital dealing with COVID. Let me just... Give me a second. I gotta go up the rails here.
Damn.
Mr. C. Last time he and I spoke was 2018.
Alright, see if this chick come out.
2019. I had just moved down to Georgia. You know, I had a great conversation about, you know, radio stuff. But at the same time, I said, hey, man, I want to thank you from the heart, always, for being there for me and Buckwater. Mr. C used to let Buckwater, his whole team, come into Club Speed. Anybody remember Club Speed back in the days? That's all I can say for right now because I'll emotional. So what? He liked boy pussy. And what?
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Granny born in your fucking phone. You doing all sorts of shit. Yeah, he admitted he liked a nigga with the wig to top him off. So what? So what? It's not my thing, it's his own undoing. Same time he told me. Oh God, I know a lot of motherfuckers.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
I'll call him over. The modern day Othello. The white Bronco, huh? AC on the phone talking to the police and all that stuff. You know me, AC. I got on this. Okay, the back there, he got the glamour in his lap. Thankfully, he didn't take himself out. Gangster nigga. Let me just give you a little bit of history. You don't know, born in 1947. Played 11 seasons in the NFL, Buffalo Bills. And then I think his last team he played with was the San Francisco 49ers because he was from out west.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Target located. Bring them in.
9 seasons with the Bills.
Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
Live, but as I said, I met him.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Go. There's other things I want to talk about this evening, but like I want to pace myself. We'll go a little bit sideways here this evening, off the rails, if you will. Please be mindful of the language out the gate, but once we get to grooving, go where you need to go. You can say that, all right? Motor Boy J, you can tap it if you like. One other thing I want to say, you know, I'm surprised that, I know some of you paid attention, but can someone call in and give that young black girl some fucking credit tonight? It's a black show tonight. I'm not going to tell you her name, you should know her name. On the South Carolina college basketball team, the one who gave Casey Clark that fuck. And did you forget that what was it, last year or the year before? Casey Clark waved her off as if he was not the worst dog. Remember that, bro, baby? Same black girl who took the ball from her and took the game and got the fuck out. Alright, see, some of you got your that was last. I'm throwing you curveballs. Alright, King Simon may or may not be tapping in. David, sit tight. We're gonna get David Cordova on the line tonight. David is behind the scenes in length, very knowledgeable. He's from Canada. He has a new book out called Angel. Got my copy. Okay, you can go to my community section. You can order your copy. He also put out 2 other books. The Bible Explained, Decoded, and also Decoded Parts. The show
I did the salmon guy thing yesterday. She did not want to spawn.
Oh, it happened to you yesterday?
Yeah, that's when I said I got off and then got on today and do it. I was getting me so upset. I was getting me so upset. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I was like at 1, 2 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, I'm just get off.
Every once in a while I bring it up and I want to see what you think. Not that I want you to follow my lead. Again, I'm a non-believer in the theory of God, what they do. Is Jesus a fictional character? Now, if you go to multiple sources online, they still have what appears to be a Caucasian. Well, it's already been proven based upon science and theological, you know, references, factual references. If someone lived during that time in that region of the world, he would not have been fucking a Caucasian with stringy hair. Fun little break now, okay? Alright, let's get the show over here. eviljuntao got your donation. You tap it, sir. Don't okay, yeah, man.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
OJ was bigger than big. Let me just add this part. Back in the 70s, it was Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, Evel Knievel, and OJ. I might be thinking somebody else might type in right now, but Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, OJ Simpson.
Shit, the damn dog is coming out.
Samuel, I got your donation.
This is crazy that they're coming out and they're still not spawning. But the dogs are coming out.
I got that old nigga napping today. Nigga, we might do a 5 hours. I'm fucking hold on a second. David. Okay. David, I just sent you the camera link. But let me take a few calls, David, with regards to O.J. Simpson and how it's going, okay? Alright, today it goes 213. Good evening. O.J. Simpson. Gone, but not forgotten, along with Mr. D. Are you there? 213.
I am here, Star. What up, gang? Love.
Hey, man, what's that?
Hey, rest in peace to the Jews. Absolutely. Look, so when I was in high school, they had Channel 1. I remember when the verdict came on TV. I went to a private school, St. Pius. Only black people there were athletes and like a handful of people that can afford to go to the school.
Okay.
And when the verdict came on, hey, when the verdict came on and the case is not guilty, here with them and shot the white folks in the ass, bro. And guess what I did? I started saying, yes. No, that's not a step. You know what? I saw that bullshit off her desk and told her, hey, she can live. Then I came back next week with a shirt called, it was called Home Serial Killer. Go look it up on Facebook. I got a picture of OJ on it. Got Home Serial Killer on it. I got the ticket for a whole week.
As you should.
Yo.
You know that, white boy, the alleged drug runner, fuck his name, fuck his father. They're so kind to both got assuming OJ's mistake. After his death, you know about that. I want to see some, if they even try that. I think it might just be talk. If they even try that, I think it's time to really dig into whether he was or wasn't the brother or OJ's ex. He had her young tender.
So he married her, and truth be told, when OJ was kind of, like when it first happened, I honestly thought he was guilty. But as time went on, everything started to come out. I said, you know what?
Sister,
what happened?
we honor you with promotion to the highest rank.
You felt it?
OJ was rich.
Yes.
He was good looking.
This is me, sisters. How I was
I
always
don't know what the hell happened.
There's a new goddess atop the mountain. You're looking at
It went up to 5.
So you felt it.
It didn't say it though. Like I'm looking at the line right now, and the line is not there.
Yep. So after you think about it, you think about through the history. Whenever you see a black man that's a millionaire, he lived in Brentwood.
Yeah.
And you know, California, Brentwood is one of the.
If you look on, I don't know if you still watching the stream, but if you look on the stream, you can see right here that.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
My grandfather used to tell me.
the lounge of the lowest is today the day you push your luck just a little too
Mark
far.
Goldman, what's his name? Mark Furman investigated.
Should be a 4th one right here.
Yep. So look, he wanted to make sure that he could bring OJ down.
And I hit, no, it's alright. I fucking hit her.
Never in his life. And then check it out. He admitted
Hit the square. It didn't do nothing. And then it said load up to 5.
Yeah, he had different blood vials, so that made me think to myself, you know what?
And I'm looking at the 3 strikes. It should be a 4th one on the first one if it didn't work.
Furman was, in my opinion, trying to salvage a career because he was pointed out as being a racist. That's not alleged. So he's trying to then sway the masses.
That's some bullshit.
Then write the book, then go on tour. Fuck him. I thank you for your call. Thank you, man. Alright, peace. Alright, some of you may think, you know, well, maybe he did it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he kills you. Fuck your body. Niggas die every day. I'm on that type of time, right? Hey, Patrice, I got your donation. Thanks for tapping in. Sir Shy, thank you. Yeah, San Francisco's own OJ Simpson. Someone's on the line from 646. You will be my next caller. Sit tight, 646. And David, I see you in the queue. Sit tight, David. I want to get some of this OJ, get the OJ discussion going. I'm riled up, so sit tight. Sit tight, David. Want me to bring him in? Is Jesus a fictional character? That is my genre. Melanie, I got your donation. Thank
Maybe
you
it completed,
so much.
so. We're just running
yeah,
back.
okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
To see you too. Yeah, great guy.
What the hell just happened?
Hell of a DJ. He used to play the Bum Bitch song on Hot 97 at 12 noon, even after I left. There you go, 6. Discussing O.J. Simpson. He's gone but not forgotten. Are you there? 646.
Hey, Star, here. You hear me?
How are you, sir? It's cracking.
I'm doing good, man. Yeah. RIP to OJ Simpson.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah. No, it's a sad
If you intend to find me, you'll need to do better than that.
You know what is going on right now, but please remember him for his football accolades, and also for a black man who got off for the double murder.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if you caught 2 bodies.
Okay, now it came up. It was a glitch.
Okay,
Now now it came up that now it came up that it wasn't right.
But you know what it is now, right?
No. Because
what I have to say about that is of course OJ is a polarizing.
I'm looking. Hold on, let me see something.
With his trial, it was a race thing between white and black, a class thing between rich and poor, and also
I know that's got to be the middle one.
Do you remember the
And this one ain't the first or the second one, so that's got to be the third one.
People didn't know what's inside.
I think I got it now.
Second, I'm not sure how old you are, and you don't have to know all this old stuff. I'm old. I'm proud of my age. O.J. Simpson, if I'm not mistaken, could have been the first black athlete
Is this one
over
ain't the first or the second, so I mean that one gotta be third.
Somebody else, but I know Muhammad Ali didn't have like boxing gloves that was selling worldwide.
That one's not the third. That one's not the. Yeah, I got it now.
At that particular point,
I got it.
He had juice mobiles. Oh, wait, Reggie Jackson. I'm gonna Google Reggie Jackson had the candy bar.
I'm gonna kill that bitch. They just did that to let her level up to 5 to make my life harder. That's all they did. That's all. I'm ready to go kill that bitch right now. You got your set? Oh, you still gotta figure out which one.
Yeah, for the first and last one. If this one is not it, then I know what it is after that.
And white folks loved OJ. I'm sorry, I'm on with you. They loved
that's why I said that. At the end of the day, we are gonna get both of ours to rank 5.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yours don't get 5. Like, so if I lose this one, it's gonna go to 5 and 4.
That was their thinking.
Actually, no, mine's gonna be at 4.
Yeah, also again,
okay, mine's gonna be at 4. Close enough though, but still. Mine's at 3 right now, and I feel this one is gonna go to 4, and then I know what the next one is. If it is, I just gotta switch the first and last one. Because I know the middle one is
right. They never got the pension. Fuck the high school. Fuck that school. But they couldn't get the pension. Go ahead.
Eliminate all Corvus threats. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
I really want her to spawn so I can kill her. She put me through enough.
Everybody's life. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm well, let's all get on code. Guys, King's Flex address. Okay, again. Let's all get on code, goddamn. Let's all focus. Reggie Jackson, Mr. Oscar, but where's the foundational black American? I forget. I know he had Reggie Bar. But he wasn't marketable outside of that candy bar like OJ. OJ was smashing business from here to Cucamonga. What's the angle behind that? I was so turned up when OJ Simpson came on the star of what? He kept saying, whoa, look out, whoa, look out. I can't do it. Houston, let's go, man. Let's all get on code tonight. King David, I see you sitting tight.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Hey, Tara, I got you donate. Thank you so much. Yeah, she said, all right. Straight in the game. Hey, Janet, I just happened. I got your email. Okay, that's the week on, but thank you, Janet. Good, guys, thank you. Okay. Hey, good evening, area code, what do you want right now? 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, now she don't want to spawn.
Nope.
5, 6, 2.
She want to be level 5 too.
Yeah.
She said, oh, she a level 5? I gotta get 5 too. I gotta get to 5. Can't make it easy for him. Oh, God, didn't even expect that.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
The knowledge, the history, a matador across the fucking globe, huh? Big Daddy Kane, everybody else.
Yes, sir. He definitely was an icon. But in regards to the OJ situation, I talked on TikTok. My little fight. I said on there how 14 years old, popped off. you know, how emotional my mom got when he thought he was going to kill OJ, or he was going to kill himself. Never seen my mom, I've seen my mom cry before, but I never saw her get emotional like that. She thought that we were, you know, live. That was going to be like horrible. So, you know, when I think about that, I'm like one of my favorite movies, but I will say this, being very objective. At the end of the day, I support OJ only because of the fact that the man was found not guilty. Now, regardless of the character, if black people or white people whatever it is,
stay focused.
you know, and that has nothing to do with the fact that the man is in court, and I was best friend that ever did. And if you guys are thinking you must have quit, it's Johnny Cox. Go. He beat the case. And now, with this, a lot of cats don't remember this, and I'm not sure if you do, that if OJ was forced to that kid, he was going to be death.
Come on, she really don't want to spawn? This is outrageous.
California is a gas station, and I understand that you just want to get that. That's another reason why a lot of us just want to move people down, that long walk to the end is going to be a positive. But at the end of the day, all these white folks coming on TV, coming on social media, you know, and they feeling this, that, and third, is that I personally believe OJ knows this. He might have been there when it happened. If he put that knife to that woman's neck and put that knife to that man's neck, fuck no. I don't think OJ was smart enough to do a Columbus next time. I don't think he had the intelligence or the gall or the know-how to do some shit like that.
Well, sir, let's not kick OJ's direction. He was very intelligent. The man went to USC. No, but if you ask me, they ran up the tab. Nicole Simpson.
Oh yeah,
Cole Brown, and then at some point, you know, and by the way, let me just say, fuck Kaylin, there's a little dirty ass crack to sleep in OJ's one of his guest houses. They ran up a goddamn tab, you know, and at some point, the goddamn Mexican cartel said, no, we need the 30K now. We need it right now. You're out here sweating, you're looking crazy. Just give us 10K. Oh, you don't have it? Showtime. Let's finish it.
Did you also know that it was
actually she really don't like us, huh? What's the situation with me? This is just crazy.
He was a repairman of some sort, and he was messing around with Nicole. I'm saying, like, we're in the information stage right now where we have the internet at our disposal. We can look up a bunch of information and learn about the past. And a lot of people fail to do that. There's a lot more to this case than what people knew about back in 94 and 95. But besides all of that, that's irrelevant. The man did not kill those two women. He didn't make it no better by, you know what I'm saying, by gloating about it.
No, so it wasn't two women, it was two people. Correction.
Two people, I'm sorry, yeah, two people. He didn't make it no better by gloating after the fact. However, take all that out of it, and just get it to people's thick skulls. The man beats the case. Yeah. And see, we as the people, we are so used to black people being found guilty. When you kill two white people or kill one white person, back in the day, that was an automatic death sentence. You know, there wasn't no trial, wasn't no jury, wasn't no due process.
Now we gotta leave and come back or do a whole different.
So they just
she's racist.
The big payback.
This is not okay.
Yeah, big payback. I guess you say that, but like I said, at the end of the day,
the one time we don't need her, she'll come. But one time we do need her to get in this mission, like, yeah, y'all don't like that.
No, sir. I think it's over now. Now we're gonna rub it. I'm gonna go weeks worth of shows on OJ caught two bodies. And what? That's tomorrow's show. Hey, before you go, man, my showrunner is no pattern. Please, it's no not. Come on.
No, it's good. Another 8,000 from me. You're not even gonna up here. You're taking my money. You're not even gonna come fight. You're taking my money. Like, dude, come on. You basically took $1 from me, bro. Damn near $1 million. Come on. It's outrageous.
I do pray that it's an influential part of my life every single day.
You're playing it next.
I'm not the type of believer to where I'm going to just
hopefully yours is the correct symbol now.
Turn the other cheek and allow somebody that I can't see to do every single thing for me. I rely on him, but you gotta get out here and get things done on your own.
Kent was arrested on Tuesday after hotel staff called 911, claiming he was acting violently. That was part of the 911 call released by Yonkers police on Tuesday. Body cam video shows officers pulling up.
Let me hear you say, Dennis.
I'm gonna look for him. What they do? God, contagious.
Yeah.
I have so many moments like that.
You said Jews live in false hope? I mean, you heard me. False hope.
What if Assange's ventures?
I mean, I can't get nobody else.
Hi. It's nice to meet you.
Is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board.
Folks, I'm going there tonight.
What they do is aggravate us. They abuse.
What if Anakin Skywalker fell in love with Assange's ventures? That's crazy.
Say, well, you have biblical truth. Jesus is your Lord and Savior. Yes, okay, well then, let me hear you say that. The Jews live in false hope.
Hold on one second.
And on that note, let's bring him in.
Second's over.
David D. Cordova.
Yeah, alright.
How are you, man? How you doing, Star? Doing great.
It is 10:08.
Up a little bit. There you go. You are a scholar of sorts.
I gotta charge my controller now.
I put so much pressure, I might hit the button. The bitch is Asian and I call her for some subtle. But
this topic, I've addressed this on the show. A few other titles we have need to discuss on the show. Is Jesus a fictional character? Can you take it from there, take your time, and we will get back to the callers and the other topics with regards to OJ and Mr. C. Please.
Okay, so Jesus, the dark-skinned man from Northeast Africa, Putin just released the pictures.
Alright, I'm gonna run this. Let's see. Yo, I'm gonna kill this bitch. Oh my god.
It's okay, buddy.
Fiction was applied to this man. The man existed. His name was
I'm so
Yeshua,
angry. What'd she do to you?
into a sun god.
Not die.
And
Not die. That's what she did to me. And she talking shit. Oh, and you talking shit. Okay.
Alright.
Come on out. Just come on out.
Come out, because you're saying this to her?
Okay, come on out so I can kill you.
So I think that
be nice. Like, I'm just trying to say hi.
Yeah, I'm being nice.
What up, bullet?
Yeah, I'm being nice.
To control the masses and suppress a revolt.
Yes, I'm
and it worked. It was a genius move.
Mm-hmm.
The strategy worked. And if you look deep enough, you'll see all the correlations of the sun god worship. His name was Yeshua. The word yes is in Yeshua. Yes is a positive affirmation. It means we're in agreement. The gesture of a head god.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
My dog might die. About my rubber dog. Yeah, I knew that. I knew my dog was gonna die. I knew it. I knew it was gonna die. Leave him alone. I knew it was gonna happen. I don't get that. It is.
You cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
Just take my gun and get me.
I'm gonna go to the target. So he runs away and the other
world.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Secrets of the Lord and for angels. These are the topics he enjoys discussing. I want to bring it back to
we'll interrogate the captive
Bible
back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Conception of a theory that has gone on for 1,000 years prior, right? Prior to so-called birth of Christ. This is it was a very common story back in the 70s, yes? Born of a virgin. He wasn't the first to have that particular story. Absolutely not. He wasn't the first to see the story.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You have Helios in Greece, Mithra, Persian, and the list goes on and on and on of other solar beings with a similar story. Even Tammuz, the reincarnation of Nimrod and Semiramis, Babylonian text. So, this, like I said, this story was applied to a very common story. And to be precise, because I study multiple religions that have, of course, rational awakening, atheism. Jesus was upright out of cross. When I see what they say is on the justice, I mean, story as told. With regard to the
come on out. Where are you?
Jesus of Nazareth. Can you give us a little insight on how far back the deities go with other figures
Fathers grant your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idol.
That the Romans were obsessed with, so no coincidence that they incorporated the creation of the doctrine, because the Greeks and Romans, well, they learned everything from the Greeks. So they took the information and applied it to the man Yeshua to turn them into a solar deity. I want to put one more thing on the table before we open the floodgates. Other than the infant Gospel of Thomas, not the Gospel of Thomas, but the infancy Gospel of Thomas, has stories about Jesus when he was a child, turning his friends into clay fakers, and literally killing them, yeah? Other than the infancy Gospel of Thomas, what other doctrines or religious things do you have show that there actually was someone named Jesus prior to the gospel? Quote unquote prior to the gospel. They had some books, I think it was Jesus of India. It was 15 years of his life between 13 and 30. That's another book. I haven't read it yet, but I'm trying to get my hands on that one. But why wasn't it included in the Old Testament? You see, the infancy Gospel of Thomas, for those who don't know, so is it fair to say, based upon your knowledge, there is no other, and I don't want to use the word proof, but I'll say proof with regards to Jesus prior to,
come out.
What most people know by the Bible?
Bitch, where are you?
Our knowledge doesn't come from this story. So we look at it historical fact.
I don't want her dogs.
No, there's
Goddamn dog. Do a John Wick in this bitch.
But I also want to make sure that we are discussing.
Come here.
My name is OJ. He's gone. Got to see as well. Everything.
Alright, you took mine. Racist.
Hey, who's this?
I'm
Can you come closer to the phone? It sounds like you're on a T-Mobile.
Yeah, I'm on my quarantine phone, but it's just like...
Well, can you take off the headset and just come close, baby?
I got you.
Ready?
Alright, so it's... I got you, sir. So Jesus a fictional character. I believe Jesus is not a fictional character. I just believe that his ethnicity is the character.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And
Walkers
they
incoming.
don't want to believe that he is so. Well, with the thing that's going on with politics with the Earth, North America, I do believe also that since the word has been delivered to us that he has always been a black man, but he's been whitewashed.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so that's my belief. As far as the things in like Jerusalem right now, and whatever war that's going on right now, is the white war versus like Ethiopia.
I don't think they're gonna want to spawn.
So, I do believe
bullshit.
Do you believe that he walks the earth?
Oh, the one time we don't want them to spawn, they spawn. I need them to. But yeah, like it. Y'all don't need it.
Bullshit.
the guy, I can't remember his name on top.
It's really gonna come out.
George Clinton, where you going, baby?
No, the guy that got
I'm gonna go in here and kill some people. I'm mad.
Void is opened. Hurry before it closes.
Okay, now.
Wait a second. What are we doing? Oh, you want to hear it?
Yeah, I just went in and just killed shit because I'm mad.
But George Bush is the one that was not on the board right now, and the drug is the list that has to be done is your board versus black
Why can't we do this? Why can't we do this when we're just us two?
You know?
We made it to 49. Why can't we do this?
Yeah, because I'm mad. I'm mad because bitch ain't come out. I'm mad, bro. That's why
We could not do that with us two, but we made it to what I would try to do.
You're lucky ain't nobody here else to kill. We killed the whole board. I killed somebody else.
Good evening, big nigga. How you doing? How you feeling? Sir, I'm live and in full effect.
At this point, we might do all the missions that we can do on the planets. And then the last mission, it was spawn. It's really annoying.
For sure. Rest in peace to one of the
that was cool. That was your plan, alright?
Yeah. Alright. I gotta run up to the street real quick. So you, I'm gonna leave the stream on. You go ahead, keep doing it, and then I'm gonna jump back in.
Alright.
Alright, I'll be back.
Whether they feel like you did it or not, guess what? Not guilty. If you don't fit, it must have quit.
And don't forget to promote yourself.
I'm glad the way that, I don't know if you watch Canada Make shows, but they used to have them on every month. I fuck with Killer heavy, and I love Cameron for bringing O.J. Simpson on there. That nigga, man, they gave, come on. To go his route, and they showed a side to him that a lot of people didn't realize. O.J. was funny as shit. Yeah, unintentionally funny. You know what I mean? And knowledgeable as well. So I'm glad that they gave that man his flowers and his time to shine, you know, before he passed. So salute to them for that.
And he just, even I see a lot of black people talking about, well, he didn't even like black people. He didn't like, because he had the line where he told the reporter, hey, I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Right.
You know what? These niggas don't understand how to protect a bag, man. That man was a brand, movies, all kind of shooting. He was that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he was protecting his brand. You can't knock that. People get all emotional about that. No, that nigga protected his brand. You know what I mean? He had the white folks on his side. He had everybody. So it is what it is.
Helium-3 processors. Alex facility is consuming Jupiter's resources on a massive scale. Operator, you certainly have an eye for strategic targets. Ordis has marked key infrastructure for demolition.
Get in there and kick big back. The nigga called
access the facility.
The nigga made the Bronco popular as shit in the hood.
Right.
I'm talking about in that time in the 90s, in the late 90s, the mid 90s, niggas ride through the hood to Broncos with big ass rims on them and sounds and all of that. So he popularized the Bronco. You feel? And he was the man. You know what I mean? They try to kind of like put little asterisks on his records, but you can't ignore it. You're talking about over 2,000 yards in a time where they only played like 12 or 14 games.
A single season,
you know what I mean?
So, a single season.
Facts. It's undeniable. So however they want to try to ignore it, you can't ignore it. I'm glad the way he passed. That's an ugly disease, that cancer. But you know what? I'm so glad that he passed in peace with his family inside his big ass mansion, so these white folks can be pissed about it. You know what I mean? They would have loved to see that man rot in jail. Hell no. He did it his way. He did everything his way, and I love that.
Hang on a second. I want to make sure that in 1973, OJ rushed for 200 yards in a 34-14 victory over the New York Jets, and set an NFL record with 2,003 yards rushing for the season. To be accurate, because we're on code tonight. So thank you for bringing that up.
For sure.
Yes, sir. For sure.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
Hey, before you go, sir. Hang on. Before you go, Raven Johnson, we put some respect on her name tonight, because that's the black girl, pardon me, who Caitlin Clark, remember last year, waves her off as if you're not even worth guarding. Remember that?
Yeah. She ate Caitlin food. Hell yeah, she ate her food. And you know what? I wish she would have did the Angel Reese Stewart or Tony Doyle can't see me shit in her face.
That would have been beautiful.
I wish she would have did it. Man, sometimes you gotta get ignorant with a nigga, man. That Peyton Manning looking ass white broad, man. You gotta get ignorant with a nigga sometimes, man.
There you go.
But I did want to tap in one time on that these fictional characters.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I believe so. I'm not heavy into religion and all of that. I believe he's a fictional character. I believe everything in the Bible is not literal. The Bible is a tutorial. You know what I mean? And in a tutorial, you can't just have rules fixed. You can't just have rules. You got
first
to have
targets marked. Render them non-functional.
Niggas getting turned into pillars of salt, and niggas getting burnt and all of that. They just saying, man, you niggas gonna get spanked. You niggas gonna get spanked if you don't follow these rules. You can't.
Right.
You the rules, niggas gonna be like,
God's law. Sir, God's law. God's law.
Yeah, you gotta have consequences for these niggas, man. And shit, apparently, wilding like it is what it is. But salute, thanks for taking my call, and rest in peace to the dope once again.
Thank you, man. Yes, sir. Dope man, check your email. I just sent you the link to
These elemental condensers are the heart of Palet's operation, his profit center.
David, can you pull up the infancy Gospel of Thomas? I forget. What did Jesus make one of his little friends fall off the roof or something? I forget.
Turn him into a frog or something?
I'll pull it up, man. We'll be having that talk tonight.
Take a look at this.
This was killing niggas. I read that back in 1986. I said, what the fuck? Infancy Gospel of Thomas. Give me a second.
Most efficient, operator. Ordis has located
Sir James, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in.
Yeah, so it's a black show tonight. Let's all get on code, goddamn. Sorry, if you believe Jesus isn't a fictional character.
Helium-3 processors are key to the operation of this facility's reactor cores. It would be a shame if something happened to them.
Thank you for your donation. Fire started happening. How the fuck did Star outlive DJ?
Now, turn your attention to the reactor core. Locate the console and initiate the overdrive
Listen, man, I'm outliving a lot of niggas, man. A little bit later, I'll remind you in case you don't know, Firestarter, about that Jamaican woman down in Crown Heights, 1994, walking past my store. She looked at me.
Overdrive sequence in progress. This will take a few moments. Do not allow Alex personnel to reverse the sequence.
Pussy Nation, I got your donation. You lost a real pioneer. Okay. Okay, you're cracking jokes. Yeah, but Mr. C owned up to it. He liked niggas with wigs topping him off. Some of you niggas are watching tranny porn. And you're sending donations to niggas with wigs. How about that one, huh? Somebody's got tranny porn fucking lit on what is it, Pornhub and the rest of those goddamn platforms. Since I did 105, one fam, even atheist historians admit that Jesus of Nazareth walked the earth. No, sir, it's a discussion. Don't try to act like, oh, well, even atheists believe. About the cap. Dave, did you pull the infancy Gospel of Thomas, sir?
Yeah, it says he killed someone for bumping into him. Somebody bumped into him as a little boy.
Read it.
It said, sounds crazy. The infancy Gospel of Thomas alleges that Jesus killed someone who bumped into him when he was just a boy, which is what Jesus told the person they would go no further, and they dropped dead. That's deep.
So Jesus was doing that on that nigga shit. That, you know, niggas in New York used to be, yo, you stepped on my brand new Adidas. Duck ass nigga. Pow! Jesus was on that type of time, supposedly.
Somebody scuffed my Converse. Show good.
But can you read the infancy Gospel of Thomas? Don't just read someone else's assessment of it. Do you have it? Did you pull it?
No, I don't have the book, no.
Okay, can you go to Google and type in infancy Gospel of Thomas? Stay right there, dude. Stay right there. Area code 248, good evening. I'm on one. Are you there? Talking about a few topics.
I'm on one checking in. Rocky Road, what's good, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Rest in peace to the Jews, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And really, I mean, they really was in uproar. Let's call it spade a spade. He killed 2 white Jewish people and he got away with it, and they didn't like that. So let's call it what it is.
Was Nicole Brown a Jew? I forget. I think she was just poor white trash.
Oh yeah. But that's why they kind of alienated her, because she was dealing with the others. You know, so.
Are you sure though, sir? Because I don't really want to Google. Told babies, was Nicole Brown a Jew? You sure, sir?
Yeah, but yeah, you can look it up.
Okay.
And you know, OJ, he did his thing, man. You know, he unfortunately he ran out of money, so he went to case for a petty crime. The next time they got him from the front of the judge. But that's what happens when you run out of money. And him saying, I'm not black, I'm OJ, he just said, I don't want to be around you broke fucks. You ain't got no money, get the fuck from around me.
So can you turn that down in the back? Echoes and stuff like that?
I got you.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for supplies.
Rest in peace to the
Ready?
Jews, man. And,
trigger the alarm.
As far as,
they have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
It's over with now, man. He's out here, and it's been one. So, are we smoking on an OJ pack tonight?
Sir, you can do whatever you like. I just want to be, approach this from a rational position as to why Caucasians were upset and are even more upset. And to be precise, sir, OJ wasn't broke. He was getting, memory serves me correctly, and you can Google this, I think $25,000 a month from his NFL pension. That's good money, sir.
Right.
He was just on real nigga time, and he was out in Vegas, and he wanted his stolen shit back, sir. I want my shit, and I'm here for it. My man here got the gun. You know, everybody freeze. Well, on that time.
Yeah, well, when I say broke, he was definitely not broke at all, but he was at the level he was in Act 5 compared to when that shit happened, you know what I'm saying? Because if he had been on that level, that much, he wouldn't have never been killed for that shit, you know?
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Not broke. David, find the NPC gospel Thomas.
I think so, here. NPC gospel Thomas.
The atheist have to go up.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
I got it right here.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Want me to send you the link? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Oh, real nigga time tonight, man. This is, you know, this is crucial to what we're discussing. I just sent you the link. Infancy, Gospel of Thomas. Okay. Let me scroll down. Hey, man, Jesus was killing his friends, man. There you go. Yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
The text describes the life of the child Jesus from the ages of 5 to 12. Okay? Check your I sent you the link, and I want you to just read this, man, because you are my, you know, you're my scholar of sorts, man, okay? So time to bring another call. Bring area code 334. Good evening. All right, see, O.J. Simpson has one set
life support incoming.
334. Yes.
Yo, I'm here.
Yes, sir.
My name is Tuskegee.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, the Jesus shit is finished. Then 7 new political count, 9 years voting on what man was sold, whatever. So it's all there to read. I mean, the Romans made it up. They took other forms of Christ, made it what it is.
Additional life support has arrived.
Yourself a religious man? Have a discussion. Is that all you want to do?
I used to be religious. I'm just more or less spiritual now, man. All the stories kind of run together. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think nobody can define what they can define. Nobody can. So, you know, that's pretty much where I'm at with that. I just want to kind of straighten that out. The church pretty much voting. You can look up, you can get an account.
So I don't have time to look up anything. I want to break it down. I got
yeah. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I'm pretty much breaking it down. So 7 counts. They voted each time, or whether you're spirit or God, or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is, man.
You say you're spiritual, so you believe in spirits and demons and warlocks, genies, and fairies, yes?
I believe in the possibility. I never did any of this shit. It's possible, though.
You subscribe to the spirituality. Why would you discard the Tooth Fairy and genies in a bottle, right?
I mean, Superman too. If you're gonna make a list up, I mean,
there you go.
I never seen any of them. So, I mean, I don't know.
I appreciate the call, sir.
We can't. I know there are forces we can't define, but that don't mean we got to put a name on it.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. David, what do you got, man? And Dope Man, check your email. I sent you the link. Dope Man, are you camming up? Paul wants to know. What do you got, David? The Infancy Gospel of Thomas.
So it's an apocryphal gospel.
30-second warning.
More on the Gnostic tradition, so it wasn't really included. That's why it was discarded.
Extraction is available, if you need it.
Did you see the part about...
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
No, not yet. I took you back on to his father, though.
Life support has been replenished.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you continue reading, because it's in there. how he killed his friends. Hang on a second. Food, peace, and self-care got you donation. Star, I had to step on my friend. Ooh, I had to step on my friend. Air Nazareth. Let me put this in the live chat. Hold on a second. Okay, guys, there's the infancy. Gospel of Thomas. Kelly, what's up, girl? She says, Jesus is real. Thank you. Believe, but we're having a discussion tonight. Kill always sends me scroll, huh? Is that a beautiful, alleged daughter? Sends me scroll. I never paid child support a day of my fucking life. Yeah, I know, Killer. I know Wendy Williams is the one with regards to, Mr. C, but I'm not going in that direction tonight. Mr. C owns Hutchilage. Got love for that nigga, you know? But thank you, Killer. Thank you so much. Charlie got your donation. Jesus was a real nigga. Okay. Jella got your donation. Juice is loose. The blonde represents purity. Okay. Dope man, I sent you the link. Jella got your donation. David famous pussy on the Mount Sermon. They talk about on that. Hang on a second, David. I'm gonna come back to you. We're having a good discussion here this evening. Area code 973. O.J. Simpson died of cancer, and white folks are upset. Are you there? 973.
Yes, I am here, Star. Quick question. Are we dealing with the algorithm tonight? Ready.
Well, don't come out the gate, Can you join the conversation? Then as we pick up a little traction, if you have to go, don't profanity every 3 seconds.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Up if I can. Go ahead.
Okay, well, with that being said, rest in peace to Mr. C. Right. Rest in peace to OJ. Right. He showed you cats how to catch a case and beat a case. He came in with not 1 lawyer, not 2 lawyers, not 3 lawyers, not 4 lawyers, but 5 lawyers, and 4 of them was white. Oh yeah, and peace to anybody that had the OJ action figure back in the 70s.
I had the Juice Mobiles. I had any shit.
Oh, I just had the action figure. I ain't had the Juice Mobile. I just had the action figure with the helmet. Hey, but Star, salute, man. I love what you're doing, bro. I'm a human. I love what you're doing.
No, sir, tonight it's a black show. I'm your brother Star tonight. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, and thank you for all the game you give out too, man.
Thank you, man. Salute. Yeah, Khloe Kardashian's alleged father is dead now. OJ. Supposedly he smashed Kris Kardashian. You ever heard about that, David? Oh, yeah, you're reading the NPC Gospel of Thomas. Okay. But yeah, supposedly OJ smashed Kris Kardashian, and that's where Khloe came from. The Kardashian, I forget his name first, but that was one of OJ's
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for supplies.
And let me
Ready?
just say, fuck Bruce Jenner.
Trigger the alarm.
Bruce posted somewhere on social media good riddance.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support
Bruce,
capsules your way.
Not Kate, okay? You're a gruesome-looking fucking man. Big-ass Fred Flintstone hands with fucking fingernail polish. You won the decathlon, okay? All right, Dave, what do you got, man? Is that your first time reading business stuff?
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with this set, no.
Shit. Not the 80s. Hang on a second. Blade, I got your donation. Nigga, quit talking, right? Well, sir, Blade, I asked a young man earlier if the Jews lived in false hope. I don't believe. So he did not want to address that. Let's go to area code 770. Going off the rails. Good evening, O.J. Simpson. Gone but not forgotten. Mr. C, are you there?
The juice is loose. The juice is loose. These white folks are pissed because they have unplanned penis energy.
Life support on the way.
The juice was loved by white folks, but when supposedly he killed his blonde, and they just couldn't take the fact that this man turned on his folks. He talked about the Kardashians. He was banging his ex-wife, actually wife at the time, and then it ends up, is his lawyer in court. They were all passing each other. Right.
I think his name was Robert. Was it Robert Kardashian?
Robert Kardashian, yeah. So if you
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
He did. That's when Bruce came, and took over the situation to clean up the so if you look when Johnny Cochran hugged OJ when he's acquitted, Rob Kardashian is thumbs away. He was done with the whole situation. Basically, he was right for the whole situation. Bottom line is, man, OJ lived a great life. White people was never going to let that man. I mean, in the American justice system, if you get found innocent, you're supposed to move on with your life. Right? They're not supposed to make up another crime for you to pay for a past crime. What type of shit is that? That's bullshit. The man lived a great life. If you see these people, you don't even they really are today. Some people, when they're born with this stuff coming out, but they just have hatred in their eyes. They make the coach to be the purest woman of his virginal existence.
Okay, bitch, I'm going there.
She was a coach. She was a coach.
Life support incoming.
Well, let's say alleged boy. I don't know if she was necessarily before, but she was walking around with that young boy. He was 25, she was 35. So she was picking up on, oldness, you know what I'm saying? The fucking, the blow. They were on that good shit back in them days.
They couldn't pay the bills, yeah, on the good stuff.
Couldn't pay the
They
time.
couldn't pay the bills.
Couldn't pay the time.
I mean, if people really knew what happened, they'd be like, oh, that makes sense.
Kinda sucks that you only get experience after you need it, huh? Prepare for an experience.
Some jewelry, give up some
Additional life support has arrived.
That's all I got to say.
Oh, Vala is gonna be livid when she hears it was me who took you out.
Hey, whoa. I got something. I got a whole collection of fucking Bob Marley and the Wailers, fucking CDs, and fucking albums. I got a whole set of Led Zeppelin, fucking a platinum platinum nation. I'll bet you in double days. Got it.
That's all, man. I thank you for having this show, man.
Thank you, Mr. Bruce. Never mind the emphasis, guys. Get back to the question.
You are running out of time.
Character. What do you got?
Yeah, so, like I said, Jesus was a freedom fighter, he was a revolutionary.
Life support activated.
He was fighting for his people at the time that they were oppressed.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Regime, the Roman government. And he died as a result. And I believe that lady touched on something that we kind of brushed over when she mentioned George Floyd. So, obviously the outrage that we all felt with his murder, I think that when Jesus was murdered, there was an outrage. And in order to
ready to make the biggest mistake of your career,
they turned him into God. So the state officials,
another life support capsule is now available.
And of course,
30-second warning.
The population would fall in line. And then, so it was done to suppress a revolt. That's what I believe. So Jesus was a man who died for his people.
Life support has been replenished.
There was an outrage, and the government officials, the only way they could suppress to a God.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
To satisfy the masses. So I believe it was a concocted, strategic plan to pacify a group of people at a particular
Critical
time.
Life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Touch on, even when we touched a little bit on Ethiopian Orthodoxy.
Hang on, can I jump in? Please go there.
Get ready for a capsule.
Don't let me, the
Life support activated.
be the aggressor here. I think the whole story of Jesus is cap. Cap! I'm respectful to those who are believers. You know? I'll never say, oh, yes. Don't you believe, you believe.
This is a really bad idea on your part.
You know what? Apostle Paul! The closest
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Yes?
You're running out of time.
Yes or no?
Consider extraction.
Well, he's the one that wrote the whole New Testament.
Never met the man. Never met him in person. Met him in a dream, right?
Yeah. And coincidentally,
where? On the road to where?
Damascus. Coincidentally, he was a murderer too.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh Parvos. Protect me!
He started preaching Christianity how many years after the
Tano, extraction is ready. Life support has been replenished.
Yeah, all the gospels were 70 years after Jesus died.
Never met the man.
Didn't even need it.
Let me say this with regards to some of you so-called Negroes talking like Jesus was black, man. Jesus was fucking niggas if you didn't eat kosher. Right, David?
Life support on the way.
Fuck you. Malcolm X didn't fuck with niggas who chewed gum because gum has
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
Malcolm X. Come on, man, come on.
I need a sip of water too.
Nah, man, let's go, man.
Let's go.
Life support has been replenished. Additional life support has arrived.
Hey, whether you ever walk the face of the earth or not, the ultimate come-up story. So I'll give you for that. The ultimate come-up. Here's the name, was just a regular guy, a carpenter, nobody.
I wasn't the penetration you came back. This is a headache. The one time she spawns.
Hold on.
One time she spawns, all this happens.
Huh?
I said the one time she spawns, all this happens.
Critical life support levels.
Oh my god, Lotus, shut up!
Oh,
I'm not even able to see what I need to see. This is hell breaking loose.
oh, it's about to be worse if you don't get to. I don't think I'm gonna make it. No.
Because we're a righteous man. That's why it's sickening. The whole thing's sickening. That's why
I got it.
Alright, it's not gonna fail.
And
You gotta get to extraction.
It's disgusting, you know. People, and when I said earlier that they cast their
I just need to see it that if I'm able, if that was the correct row. Of course, she rings up.
Yeah, I used the word police brutality
Yep.
because I'm addressing all
That's the headache. Alright.
It wasn't the right one?
No, she rings up. But it's alright, I know what it is. Alright, we can go now.
Yeah, I
one
don't know
time
what was
she
going on.
spawned, you know how many missions I went through and she didn't want to spawn? The one time I figured survival, I gotta actually keep the life support alive. She wanted to spawn.
Wow.
And I got surrounded multiple times. I wasted all 3 of my lives for Wukong's lives.
I'm ready, Dick. I'm ready.
That is racist.
Damn.
Cause you know how like with Wukong you get 3 lives and then the regular extended 4 lives. Yeah. I use all 3 of his regular ones that he gets.
Wow.
Yeah. Jesus.
Richard the Lion.
I was using my art gun. And then every time the dog just kept wanting to take my gun. So that staggered me, and then that made him do more damage to me. It's like,
where's area code 760? We're having a few discussions. We're kind of all over the place. Are you there? Good evening, 760.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it looked rough. Looked like you was having some problems.
Well, not my brother, but...
I said it looks like you were having some problems.
It didn't look like I was.
Well, I'm in the opposition.
You don't understand.
Historical guy.
That was outrageousness.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, I want to...
Where's my rhino at?
Talking about historical
racist for that, bro.
Pontius Pilate wrote the letter to Tiberius, and you know, he described Jesus, all the things that transpired at the time, and people believe him.
All right, let's see if I can get mine to come out.
That people are mixing in Christianity.
He's on Pluto.
Jesus, and it's not.
Hey, Vala, honey. Guess who got a sector?
You're right.
Don't hate me too much.
But you cannot remove him from Christianity. He is the focal center, the focal figure of Christianity, and people aspire to live in a Christ-like manner. That's what Christianity is in a nutshell. Yes?
Oh, sort of. Now, another question I'd like to ask you, when you say Jew, are you referencing Jew as in Jewish or Jew as in Judean?
Well,
those are two different things.
So we're not even having that discussion. David's right here if you want to go there. I mean, but we can take the back to the tribe, to the true followers. Chosen, but I'm a non-believer, so I try to be respectful.
All right, let's see.
But let's focus on Jesus. He said you can prove.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
Oh, well, I didn't say that I can prove it. I just said that I don't think that he was an fictional character because there are quote-unquote historical people that actually live and they speak about it. Right? Like Pontius Pilate wrote the letter to Tiberius explaining all that took place with Jesus, and he himself basically came to the conclusion that Jesus was this incredible guy.
Now, I know what you're talking about, but now, again, a man may have walked the earth, but do you think he was the son of God and he had powers? Or
yes.
To turn water into wine, buckets of fish? I know the story.
Yes, I think that, and you know, some things are just unexplainable. It's like trying to explain our three-dimensional world to a creature or an entity from a two-dimensional or one-dimensional world, right? Or it's like us in our three-dimensional world trying to imagine what things would be like in a fourth-dimensional world. But that doesn't mean that the fourth dimension doesn't exist, because we really can't comprehend it.
Science. At this point in time, our mind has been able to really conceive that. That's the conversation.
Well, I say that in... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let's go back to
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Walkers incoming.
I want to be respectful.
Right. And I'm listing things that would support why I say what I say. And I said those things about the dimension in reference to earlier, when you guys were, speaking upon the miracles, the turning water into wine, so on and so forth. Things that are outside of our understanding. Just like other dimensions are kind of outside of our understanding, but So that's my point on the speaking on OJ.
Cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crown.
Your man I see you in the back. Your man, you're up next.
So, do you think that perhaps the man Jesus, that he studied the occult to learn about stuff? Or was he divine?
I think that he was God. You know, I think the occult, things of that nature were around long before, it's like the prophet was around long before any of the occult.
Do you believe that the three wise men followed the eastern star to find the baby Jesus? Or did they use astrology to know that a special child was born? You think it was astrology?
I think that it's like the Bible says that they were aware of the prophet. And then the King Herod put out the decree.
Your desire is found wanting, thief. Farewell.
I think that they recognized the prophet.
So prophecy would mean that it was written in the stars. So who read the stars to know that he was born?
Why don't you come out so I can kill you?
Well, I don't know. I'd like to hear your on why you think prophecy is stars. Because most of the prophets didn't get their information from the stars. They got it through vision or dream.
So they saw the future. That's the thing. So the future foretelling, they knew that a special child was going to be born. So how are they able, I'm talking about science now, astrology, utilizing these things? Because if the Bible says it was three kings,
this chick really is not gonna come out.
three wise men.
Come here.
Were the ones that knew about things of occult rituals. So those were the wise men. But they dumbed the language down so that way we don't get clues. That these people knew science, if you will. Science, the locals know that a second child will be born. So what's a wise man to do things that follow the stars?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Well, what? Last thing I'll say.
Whoa. Sneak attack. Whoa. What is it? You know what? I got this. She tried to sneak attack me. I'm gonna kill this bitch. Yeah, that was the right one. Yeah. Alright, you wanna play? I wasn't even gonna pull out these joints on you. I was trying to be nice. But nah, y'all wanna play hardball. Okay, let's play hardball. Alright, let's play hardball. Let's play hardball. You know my shit.
Oh, that means that.
David, I'm going to finish up with you bringing Dope Man.
Yeah, you dying today, bitch. Oh, you are dying today. That's your ass. Yeah, that's your ass. Don't run now, bitch. Don't run now. Look, she right here. Look, she getting all these red crits. I had to pull out the red crit creators on her. I got her. Yeah, get your fucking ass out of here. Yeah, level 5 my ass.
Drop a couple gems for those who are listening. The sinner,
kill you too. Kill this dead laser. Oh, this your dog. I'm sorry, I haven't killed your dog. I'm gonna shot your dog.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
All these things, when you break down the language, break down the etymology, Jesus is the lion of the tribe of Judah. Lion refers to the real constellation.
Now I need to get mine to spawn again.
Got to say you're a son.
I only take 6 hours.
What?
I said it only took 6 hours.
And the story's capped. Thank you so much. Thank you. Worthy of death, folks.
Yeah. Told you.
Oh, there's my nigga, Pow! Dope man.
Caught me off guard. I know you gonna pop me in like that.
Big nigga. Hey man, I see you got your weight up, you're doing what you do.
Yeah, man, I don't want to interrupt the show, Star, man.
Nigga, you are the show, nigga, let's go.
Look.
Alright, let's see. Let me see something. I got all the mods on.
Yeah, that's your page, Tom Young with Charm. I'm about to put you up on the screen.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you, man.
Listen, I know, but here's the thing. So I want to ask you something, though. This is real talk.
I'm looking for your information whilst you're talking, so bear with me so I can put that on the screen.
Well, since you're looking for the information, I'm letting you know, man, y'all need to go
cool. So let's hopefully show spy.
You know, this is a commercial, man. This is the real game.
Mine's moved to
in Asia.
Back to
Asia.
Hold on 1 second. Let me switch this.
I'm gonna start the mission. I'm not gonna start the countdown. None. That was my fault.
Oh, you left. She got you scared.
But it's all good because they loving it, man. They want more.
She got you running.
You know, I can only do so much.
What?
She got you running and shit. You got to run back to your ship. Like, no.
First of all, no.
We got y'all talking about the sun.
The joint just froze up inside there and click it, and I clicked again at that time. I hate when it's lying.
Dope man, I need you to come a little closer so we can hear you. Now hold on a second. I got you on the screen. YouTube.com/@TomYumLaChon. Everything spelled right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and for those who don't know, you are one of the originators, man, of this whole social media.
She really got to rank 4 though,
right? You were the homie Q, R.I.P. from World Star. Man, you put it down.
I got all the mods on.
So many other things, man.
I got it all in the correct order because it's not.
All the list goes on, man. People can, if they want to, on YouTube search on box office. You know, so I'm the one.
See, I expected it mine to be at 5.
We ain't talking about the door key. We put that out there. But, you know, they doing what I was doing, but we ain't really that. Come here. We on this time now. Is that baby but I'm starting to
Revenue sister powers can be annoying to deal with. But how does the equivalents come up more than her?
I know,
outrageous. Starting this BS not want to come up again. Yo.
At one point, I was strong in the faith, but now I was strong in the faith, and I was killed by the spirit. Now, I need to say this: non-belief is no more non-existence of a God, as the Christian cannot prove the existence of a God. So we agree to disagree for those who are respectful with regards to the discussion.
Okay, so where you at now?
I do not subscribe to the
Stay
spirit.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That's how you work. But I am dying to know. Literally. I'm dying to know.
Yeah, because I understand why. About the fact because I know the Bible ain't for what's on. So I'm saying everything's friends. His real name, which y'all go with that. It all like when you say Jesus.
Took my weapon again. This mutton's gonna get annoying if you take my weapon.
With me about it, but you know, that's just a serious question. I know a lot of stuff supposed to perform. If you work is greater work, but then I think you try to put it to the test. I mean, I don't know.
Well, hang on a second, yo, man, because I want to pull this back line. I want to see this case go behind the right.
So
over and over, I'm talking
I hate this character. It's just a problem.
Not that they don't, but I'm just saying.
I know.
Here again, I'm putting this thing but I've been in situations where I usually and put that my guys. So I'm saying and I know so when I got
the enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
It was, you know, he didn't want to be crucified. And it came back to not my will, but thy will. So I can't.
Hang on. You just say that he didn't want to be crucified. Willingly.
No, when I'm saying I wrote that
as the story goes,
I don't want to
willingly allow himself killed to die for your sins. Story goes, right?
Right. I mean, that's no. What I'm okay. Can I finish? I was afraid of
thorns wrapped around his head. Okay, he wasn't scared. But now, hang on a second, man. Introduce your female friend behind me. Her and Amy email each other back. Okay, stay here for a second. We'll come back to the discussion. Hey, sugar. Come closer to the camera.
How are you doing?
Good. You are Dope Man's right hand. Handle everything at Tom Young.
This by my survival.
Yes?
She's spawned the last survival.
We're having a little trouble here.
Can really eat it.
I said that I mean a girl and lady boy that working in the bar. Guys,
so we want you to go to your platform, subscribe, watch Dope Man Live, and put it down so well. What else do we need to promote, Dope Man? Because we're in a big time difference. What do we need to promote?
No, we done on the promotion.
Okay.
It was good talking to you. You know, we ain't never had no conversation like this, man. We always talk. But you know they saying a pimp and a preacher come in the same speed. So, you know what I'm saying? I can understand you might want to be a preacher one time. You chose to be a pimp. But it's all good.
Sorry. Now, hang on. Are you using the word peach tonight? Does that sound...
No, I'm not. That's practitioner, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? You're going to stay away from that word, man. But yeah, salute to OJ. Salute to Star, man. And I appreciate the time.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. Please do me a favor, guys. In my community section, we have your banner there. Can you leave a comment under your banner with a link telling people to go to your platform so that we can hit it to the top?
Yeah, I can most definitely do this because I'm over here smashing these girls and putting them on camera. I'm running through the passport bros, exposing the game. So if you really want to see the game, it's really going on over there. Go to that channel, man. Church.
Good to talk to me. Salute, Dope Man. Yes, sir. Dope Man, okay. Guys, we are continuing the conversation. To hell with a goddamn break. Sit tight on the phones. Want to make sure I'm promoting my sponsors because it's always business over bullshit. On screen right now.
Hold on.
www.gurubusinesscenter.com.
Next one.
Also in my community section, there's a link where you can reach out and talk to Alicia.
Hopefully she appears on this mission.
Set up businesses, tax advice, all sorts of things. If you want to start a charity or an LLC, please tell her I sent you, okay? Joe, are you on the line? I don't see 770, but thank you for your support. Okay. Blade, thank you. Okay, thank you, Blade.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow tunnel operator aids the ship for much-needed supplies. Make your presence known.
Is this the infestation? I don't even know.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary
They in here farther than the infestation. They, you know. I mean, if you think about the lore, it makes sense because the corpus is always after money and resources to make more money. Remember, the corpus is all about money. So it would make sense that corpus team, there she go, will come here and try to get some money. What she had?
She, of course, she'll spawn a little mud. And he takes my weapon, yo!
I got you.
Nah, this better be the right secret.
I had to go get, you see I had to go get,
okay, cool, that's one down.
Death Kitty Kit Beans.
See, because these guys are dirty.
I know.
It's just that it don't be fair, you know. It don't be fair when I do this.
Get fair! Put us through torture. Think about what they did to your hero. They put you in torture.
I didn't know who they were messing with.
Okay, they knocked you down. That is some outrageous stuff.
Yo, this shit cleared out the whole thing.
Delivered a life support capsule to the area.
This is outrageous.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Come on, game. Where's she?
Oh, they took my gun.
Like a little boy at a wham. Of course those are wake me up before you go. Go ahead. I'm on one.
Oh, you see how, yo, you see that? Yo, tell me you see that.
That's 1, 2. Okay, cool. Last one.
Get ready for a capsule.
Oh, watch how I'm about to melt her ass. Hold on, look. She's running. Watch this. I can melt her ass. Look. That is the melting gun. It will melt you.
Additional life support has arrived.
Cool. About time. Jesus. From the bin, it couldn't have been about itself.
I don't want to kill what this is. Never mind other callers. I want to hear what is Jesus a fictional character? I'm doing never mind my non-belief. I used to be strong in the faith. Never mind. My first
personal belief is that I think that there was a person who, you know, Yeshua, transformed into somewhere, down the millennia. But it's really interesting that there's an author, who's also a YouTuber as well, who really delved into this.
Sir, I want to hear from you. I have no problem promoting other channels. Remind me someone else that what?
I believe there possibly was a person, you know, by that, or so often as my
I delivered another life support capsule.
I think we're all descended from people not of this world. I think we were born here, not of our own design. Definitely, you know, the higher power that we were praying to, you know, some folks might call.
Oh, did you get that?
When you're ready, go to extraction.
Die can sculpture.
Oh, yeah.
You see it? I marked it.
I got it.
Two?
No, it's two.
Yeah, I just marked it. Where's the other one?
Without marking.
Vengeful force.
I've been marked for a while.
No, I don't believe
I just marked one.
The one I'm right next to it?
Force, I think.
If that's it, yeah.
I marked this one. This one been here for a while. One right there.
Oh yeah, that's it. It didn't show up.
Alright, I shot you to go fight this hoe.
For real.
Human experience.
Get her off my dashboard. And to get my credits back. Jesus!
Yeah, well, I didn't lose none of that.
Shut up! Alright, you get it. You didn't get robbed.
Scared, you know.
The game didn't want to rob you because it's scared. Alright?
I think and all things, yeah, but also
you were running.
See, once I went and got Death Kitty Kit Beam, everybody started running. As soon as I got Death Kitty Kit Beam, they're like, ah, shit. They're like, nah, why we make him go get that? Not the Death Kitty Kit Beam.
And this bitch she just took 23,000!
Oh yeah, now I just got some.
She better get all my credits back.
She took my shit now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill your girl.
You sound like you were born a Jew, but you're not a practicing.
No, she mad cause my shit was melting her ass.
Absolutely not. No.
She damn near have 1.5 mil guaranteed.
No.
Alright. Where's yours at? Alright, first of all, oh my god, I was about to cry. I was about to curse this game out.
You say you're a brother. From what tribe did you descend?
Where's your proximate?
All of us gonna be in the same place.
Did you want me to put it on public or just us
two? Tribes, right? I mean, going back
yeah, we got it.
Thousands of years. Race is a social construct. All about tribes. You know what tribe you come from?
I guess I would.
About time. After this mission, we just have a break off Warframe.
You sound like a man who has traced your
blood. To eat my food.
I have. I've gotten you
what food you get me?
Nothing.
Sounds about right.
However,
dang!
You got some Algerian
I stopped brother.
There, you know, because they did go into
I'll take that though.
On a time, right?
Oh,
did y'all give me a juice or something?
Nope.
Yep.
Well, me, I guess I would identify as like Afro-Caribbean.
Didn't know.
All is well.
Didn't know.
Excellent.
And I ain't have my phone.
There is no such thing, but go ahead.
Left it on purpose. I'm not hearing it.
Well,
maybe.
Maybe.
Drop my people, those niggas smoke insurance.
Field research is far more stimulating than data aggregation. My compatriots at the Suda Hub would give their internal organs to be here.
Come on, God. It's like, look, we all can identify where we came from.
Yeah, we can.
With 100% certainty.
Well, if you trace your lineage, and then there is technology by today's standards that can pretty much pinpoint what region you came from. A lot of people don't want to know. A lot of people have lied to themselves, to their family members, and they've professed to be something that they're not.
Damn. Are we in your ship or we in your railjack or my railjack?
Well, it's more to their advantage to lie, to claim that they are of better breeding. Well, in reality, they're from the Neanderthal. Could be from the Neanderthal fucking tribe.
Post-migration.
Type of slave traders.
Even though I could have swore I was the host, I don't know how we get host migration.
You got bumped out?
Biggest
yeah, I got bumped out.
Poverty
shit.
Known to mankind. You said you've been waiting for this conversation. Wow. I'm giving you the floor.
Starting a loading screen thing also.
Well, I can trace back for 30, back to 4 generations to make that.
What, you still loading into the mission? Or you already loaded in?
No, I'm in the railjack.
Are you loading into the thing in the railjack though?
No, I'm flying your ship.
Yeah, that's crazy. I love how it bumped me on my own ship and gave you command of it. Crazy.
Yeah, they scared.
Yeah,
what's up? They know what's up. Like, he got Deaf Kitty Kid Beam.
I wonder why.
Let's go out here for a minute.
Fidget spinner.
We'll go investigate this over here.
And I probably will before I step down. However, they are the ones who practice, force, their dose.
Like the portals have an ice mine in this sector.
Oh, absolutely.
Tell the audience
Why are you following me? What
Let's
is
go
your
on here
mission?
You are in eyes.
Come on, game.
Oh my God. That's a long.
Why is the game resetting the loading? That's just racist. This is not even.
Oh, I found the ice cavern. Ooh. Is this one of them secret mod places?
Every time you shut up for y'all niggas love telling me to shut up.
What's your name again? Danny.
Y'all to tell me to shut up, and he even admitted after I suggested it, saying I got a voice and a face that just tells me to shut up. I don't know why.
I don't know what that is. Oh, I've never been in here before.
You want me to Google it, sir?
You know what?
Yeah, I'm getting the thing that,
why is the railjack almost dead? What did I even load into?
Oh, for real?
What the heck did I even load into? Once we get in the mission, that'll be good.
Well, we got a Jamaican in denial. Hang on a second, sir. You find it and read the goddamn.
It's one of them little secret side boards. I've never been here. I've never been to this one before. Oh yeah.
Okay, well we're gonna do the same age as
we do that, I'm going to head to a location that we need to be.
Sorry, I didn't see your call. Number 9, are you there?
Things that we need to destroy. And of course, I don't have the correct weapon. This is just outrageous.
Oh boy.
Hey, Danny. Oh, how are you?
Oh, they're actually really in here. Yo, this is crazy. They're really in here mining the ice cave. Oh, this is cool. I never seen this before.
Oh my God! I'm like, why don't you like M&I fishing for boy? Now hang on a second. Hold on. Danny, before you go, did you find Dirty Ghost? That was the brutal, man. Ed. Good, okay. In all fairness, oh, okay. It really is just fake. And number 9 back, you want to call in and say you like Danny's voice. That's on my phone, right? Tell Danny. Yeah. Hey. Can I call you Dan, or do they just call you Danny? Is there a special connection that we call Danny, or is it Dan? It's all of the above. Hey, Danny, did I make you bluff?
Oh shit, this nigga's wild.
Raise my eyebrows, but you're so jolty. You know, you giggle. I got to get back to you. Danny, you phone number 9. Danny, talking to you, man. Did I give you the last word? Rest of the topics, O.J. Simpson, C, or G. Danny, get finished up, please.
Okay, now what is this? Disable security.
Okay, good to talk to you, man. Thank you, Danny. Stay here, be well.
Oh, got it. I got it. Unidentified item.
Fighters! Why isn't there a...
Now I gotta make it out of here.
Launch fighting.
Black show, or a nigger show, or a little bit of both. Either one. Crack. Fuck. Crack. Oh, what's cracking? Let's go. I wanted to utilize
talking, Daggy.
They're coming out of everywhere now that I took that item. Oh shit.
Of the time, he was a scapegoat. I met OJ once upon a time many years ago in Hartford, Connecticut.
Damn.
Sugar Dan, very strong man. But I think he was a victim of the time.
My dog is here. I thought I removed him.
Went to prison and
this is not racist. My dog is being bullied.
He's there as a distraction.
I think he paid the debt. He came home in his last couple of years. He made his appearance.
Alright, boom. I'm almost out of here. Oh, they everywhere. Yo, whatever I took, that must have pissed them off.
That's crazy.
He was a movie like Naked Gun. He was a big pop celebrity. I think OJ, obviously the murder.
Oh, you made it over here.
Yeah. Family cleared half the way for you, so you know, as you're coming in, I wasn't be coming out. As you're coming out, I wasn't be coming in, so I can actually help you deep halfway. It makes the job a little more easier.
Alright, so what do we gotta do? Destroy the security node.
Commentator, and once Cameron they brought him on their show. He had, again, people forget the trial kind of did it, and anybody who knows him of born before 1994 don't know the celebrity.
Are you in here?
He was an actor turned Hollywood celebrity before that was his thing. Now you have a lot of actors who are in the limelight.
Alright. She deserves this ass up in this spot. You put me in, you just stop.
Are you in that cruise ship right here?
I did already. It's destroying itself now.
Oh, alright.
He was on Ironside back in 1980.
I'm over.
He was on Dragnet 1968. Medical Center 1969. Here's Lucy 1973. Power Inferno, classic film. For Roots 77. A film that I've always liked, Capricorn 1.
That was just crazy.
Oh wait, what is this?
I fell off the map. No!
Where were you when the bird came down? Found not guilty. You remember? I remember exactly where I was. 1995. I was in the 8th grade in Croonan Middle School in Stamford, Connecticut. We were in music class, and I never forget it. The very colorful music teacher stopped the class, got on the intercom, and
is this even a mission? I don't even know.
They interrupted it for a scheduled broadcast. And they played the verdict, playing all of the night. I remember being an 8th grader and sitting there, and they played the OJ case. I remember this.
Rail Jock, oh my god.
And, all the other kids were just like, oh.
What happened?
Can we get back to
the Rail Jock was able to take them.
It just shows you how polarized back then, that really was, because
I never
the United States of America literally stood still to listen to that verdict. I mean, there was, no social media at the time, obviously, the internet wasn't invented. But people stood still to really project what they thought about that verdict.
Oh, I can't even see my screen. Jesus Christ, it's too much bright.
The naked gun. He wasn't in Airplane. I think I may have.
Well, I'm not like the correct one.
He was in some.
What am I doing?
Funny films and he had some serious roles as well. Can I get you to touch on this showrunner, or Mr. C, of course,
Boarding operation successful.
Can I get you to touch on the showrunner? Is Jesus a fictional character?
4,
Number 9.
3, 2, 1.
Actually, I don't think Jesus is a fictional character at all. If you look at the time of the Roman Empire,
sister.
There was about 35
your time comes, your sister shall sing.
Look it up first.
But your time is not yet.
And in that time, there were about, I'd say, 3 to 4 million Jews.
Get back on your little spaceship
lived in the first century common area. So, people wonder, well, how could he actually know if this man wasn't existed? It's simple. You have the Synoptic Gospels, and you had
shut up. You look too ugly to be talking. I hate this knob. I'm always getting stuck on something.
I shall not lose another of my sisters.
Go back to your scribe. Go to the links about the work.
Alright, guys, like you.
So and then you have what they call
that's crazy!
I didn't expect this. Oh, I didn't know you could do that now.
What, Necromech?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on out. Come on out. Bring your ass out so I can murder you.
Spectre's destroyed. She has only herself now.
She's got health drop.
But yeah, you see that, right? Deaf Kitty Kit being.
This is outrageous.
Okay, so with all of that being said, well, it's unique because the resurrection has always been very polarized. There's two ways to look at the resurrection. If you look at the apocalypse, I don't believe in a physical. I believe in a resurrection of theological.
Ooh, look at the red crib. Oh my, oh boy. Yes, he's out of here. He's out of here.
Such as the works of goodwill.
What's gonna do, kill or convert?
Vanquish. I want the weapon. You gave me so much headache.
Sisters,
Yeah, I want the weapon.
Analyze this
It's a race.
Yo, you saw how that was melting that energy down? At level 5, like it didn't even matter.
Okay, so, I can respect someone who believes me. Follow my lead. So we'll get to my master of you think life was fictionalized?
4.
Did they falsify, elaborate on things to make him bigger than they really was?
Alright, still look like your character.
Common man, he died at a very
She deserves a head. She's a headache, bro. Like all these guys. This is outrageous.
Spectres, stand by my sister and shield her from all harm.
You're gonna lose another one of your sisters.
Well, yeah, I do think that.
What just almost? What killed me just now? What took y'all my neck away?
Elements that have been taken out or added in. Go back to this have the first factor.
Yo, man, stop the what?
Your guards have fallen.
Where is she at? Where is she at? Just let me at her. Let me at her. Let me at her.
A grievous price.
First we do that.
You killed a dog. I didn't realize. The dog was chilling.
Yo,
Get ready to make the biggest mistake of your career.
Before Abraham
where is she at?
In the corner. Now she's over here.
So what happened for the market?
Don't touch what you get
Almost
Ain't no running for you now. There is no running for you. Give me your life. You put me through so much of that. I don't even want to convert you. I was contemplating on YouTube, but give me your life.
You're a loser. You'll always be a loser.
I'm gonna take your life. Thank you very much.
Tenno. That will prove to be a very costly mistake.
Well, you know what?
Just died for him and he's over there trying to let him drift in his own failure. That's crazy. God send him.
I think I do have this.
Alright, Warframe, you can now take a break off you because you put me through.
After 8 hours.
You put me through a hell zone.
His brother who passed on the story.
Yeah, whose idea was this again? What a great idea. Yeah, bro, let's go.
I don't want to hear it.
Nah, yeah, bro, you want to help me do the lick? Yeah, sure, I'll lick with you.
You could have easily said no if it was a problem. Not like it's hard for you to say no to me.
It took like fucking 10 hours.
This is good.
Oh, I can use some of those. What is that? Take some of the resources. Oh no. Wait, she
I'm back in the dry dock and then we out because of this game for a while, I swear. I'm done with this game for today. This is not okay. Just put me through so much pain. There's so much verbally torturing from you, man. Jesus.
Really? That's what that is? I don't know.
That was verbally torturing I had to put through.
And never really, pushed the envelope for wanting the recognition.
Oh, wait. Is that another temple over there? Or is that the one I came from?
Again, I couldn't really show yesterday.
Where's the fire? I'm trying to run.
It's that type of...
Yeah, no, I think that was the ice castle.
In the music industry, where most people are vanity-driven,
but what is this here?
Deviants, people who slither around, who shine. And he would always have time to discuss the music. It was about the music. It was about the culture, and I'll use the word culture. Very approachable. At the same time, he was corrupt. He could push a button on him, but that wasn't his way. Many people, I'm sure.
Oh, there's an entrance over here. Oh, hold on now before we go. This might be another one of them secret joints.
Bring the Roger over here. Oh my dang person, I want to lose.
Oh, it is.
It's hitting us hard because again, within the
destroy the jamming drones.
Of people that are
this is the thing that I was doing before I came over to do the mission. That's why.
Backstabbing, if you will. He wasn't
doing this before we started this.
Okay.
And yes,
weird that left off and then just sailed this far.
Stood on it. And I, like many others, would respect it. Only got two.
Jeez, this is German different from
Samuel, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Rochester in the building. Sir Shy, okay, I got your donation.
Yeah, shit is deep.
Hey, Janet.
Understood.
Janet, are you tapping in?
Just to get 2 tap. That is
shit. Alright, I'll see it over there, right?
Hey, Sabor, is that my hat, Sabor?
Work complete.
Is that the homie Sabor from Milton, New Jersey?
To the override
OJ says close to $40,000 monthly in social alone. So he was nowhere near broke.
So you got it. Alright.
And Nicole Brown was
OR's robotic proxies are off the board.
Fucking around out there. Brentwood. Goddamn.
Oh, shit about to blow up.
Dropping packages off allegedly.
It's definitely about to blow up. You out here blowing shit up.
There's a Muslim king.
I'm hot if that shit was just like. No, what's this up
You had plenty of time to get ready for the conversation. Jesus, fictional character.
Wait, what's the?
Did a great job too. Is it Evelyn? Hey, Evelyn. Yes, God, Jesus. Okay, hey, if Jesus lives in your heart, who am I to say to?
Can we go up there?
Inspires you? That's a great thing. CEO Don,
some of your kind develop
negative. 2 tones on your donation. Well, sir, I actually have a lot of respect for Pastor Gino Jennings. I'm not sure if you've ever heard me say I saw him in North Philly. I was a kid. It's not about the debate, sir. I mean, when you respect someone's belief or non-belief, then what
hell is that?
He knows that Bible said that, but I don't think he. So I wouldn't have to try and prove him wrong.
I mean, if there was an entry point, it would light up though, like when you get close to it.
Thank you for your donation. I'm not a believer, so the Bible itself to me is folklore. Thank you for your donation. Joe also says there's and he's hard.
This shit is huge, yo.
Area code 314. Good evening. Thank you for your patience. Are you there?
Alright, we good. I'll let you take care of it.
Yeah, what's up, Star? This is Emanuele.
Yeah, we can get out of here.
Good to hear from you. You are in my community section, yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Been getting subscribers every day, so
nice.
Appreciate that.
Nice. Where do you want to start?
Yeah. I want to start with OJ. OJ, first off, you said it's tonight, right?
About time.
Yeah, 15 hours later.
8 hours. Get it right.
Like all these white people, OJ, this and that. Like, we don't know what happened.
Mission
You know what I'm saying?
complete.
So,
Excellent work,
innocent in
Tenno.
my book, innocent until proven guilty. I think his son did it.
Wait.
From what I've seen the documentary. Yeah.
Corrupted hollow key.
What the heck is that?
But, you know,
What about Reclam Ultimate? What is that?
That is the force. That is the force equivalent to your force. Yeah, it's just the opposite.
You know, if
Oh shit. Okay.
So you're telling me they only took 100,000 credits? That was outrageous, bro.
Went back and forth with this my whole life.
Yeah, I don't think they took just 100,000 credits, bro. I was hurt.
The Bible is real and Jesus is real, because if it wasn't,
okay,
why did all
they took 94,000.
You know, for example, in the hip hop industry, all these dudes are working.
Alright, cool, here we go.
So God isn't real.
Need Dojo.
Isn't real. Why is there always the need to mock?
Oh my God.
I wonder what these are
Why
for.
is there always so because in life there's light and dark, right? So
Yeah, I wonder what those are for. Corrupted hollow keys.
yeah, Jesus is real. The Bible is true. And when I follow the Bible teachings, my life goes really well. When I don't, it goes left. So
I can respect that.
And
I can respect that.
You know,
I have this dog already. Why am I?
I believe that Jesus was resurrected. There's so many things that we don't know about the world that we're in. You know, like science
so it's a
is
pistol
another religion. I believe that we're mentally conditioned into believing in the reality that most of us live in. And
it's a pistol I have.
Yeah, I think there's so much. There's stuff like, for example, I think last year they
gave
found
you a pistol?
A cave in Thailand that
I don't even see mine.
ecosystem that it has clouds.
You gotta go. It was near found here.
People who live there in Thailand say like, hey, they see lizards.
I got 19 minutes left for this.
Cave. Who knows? But I'm saying we don't know really. Even
15 hours for my
and we're conditioned to think a certain way. So in my opinion, yeah, Jesus did resurrect, you know, and if he didn't, and if Jesus is just a myth, why is there so much power behind this myth? You know, why is there so many people trying
Hold on
to
1 second.
constantly degrade it and, you know, worshiping the devil right in front of us? And you know, I know you're really into
operator. Why are you
put me on that book?
Why are you looking at me like that?
So,
with a weird voice.
You know, a lot of his predictions and stuff like that.
Can I stop you right there for a second? I had
scary.
to go to that book as a source.
Okay, let me see. Okay, boom, boom, boom.
You know, come to the conclusion.
All right.
Operator.
Okay, so I got the Kuba Drag Hound.
Believe in myself.
Drag Hound.
I'm not just wandering aimlessly. I do not believe or do not subscribe to existentialism. No, I don't believe.
Dominate round with this pistol, lightning fast, rail slugs, headshot, speed up, reload.
But go ahead.
What's the stats?
Yeah, so you know, Isaac Newton. You know, he was a big believer in the Bible, and he predicted the end of the world and stuff like that through reading the Bible. So also,
should that already be?
Why is that there's the
it's already there, ready to claim.
Library, miles and miles and miles of documents, hidden, right? Hidden from
Kuba Drag Hound, ready to claim.
Yeah, in my opinion, Jesus
cannot claim enough space in inventory with right purpose to that. Nah, I don't want to waste that yet.
You know, people will, you know, change things based on their narrative. I believe that if you do research and your own research, you come to your own
Charger Spectre.
You know, for myself to answer
the Almighty Clem.
You know,
and I need to build some shit real quick.
I'm sorry, I was looking at something, but you have the play. I respect your beliefs, you know, and if it brings joy and peace and comfort to you, who am I to say you're wrong?
Okay. That happened.
One thing, I don't get how, you know, I respect your opinion as an atheist, but however, I don't understand how,
that was fun.
You know,
you're
people
funny.
who are atheists
He was sarcastically.
Look around, look at everything, see see our phones, see AI being created.
But as much fun as I had with you, I'm getting off my game to give my brain a rest.
You seem like you studied.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
So I'm kind of.
I ain't say shit.
Like,
I ain't say shit.
So complex. How could you not
I'm just building my stuff before I get off. Proper sign off to everybody before you go.
See you guys. If you guys enjoy, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Plug yourself. Yeah. If you need any GTA help, send him a Cash App and he will help you.
The explainable thing.
Yeah, but don't start a fight with me. You can't win.
No, don't challenge him, or you gonna lose. But he might challenge you for some bread.
Yeah, but I make the tryhards leave.
Yeah, so you know you want to Cash App him to lose your money because you think you can beat him.
To lose.
Yeah, we all for it.
Yeah,
all right.
for it.
That works. I'll holler at you.
Probability is not
bro.
Alright.
You know, I hear you.
Again, thank you all for coming riding it out with us on part 1 and part 2 of this long ass fucking 4-hour stream that we did twice. Shout out to my little bro GTAGOD for running this system, sticking it out with me on both of them. And I will check in with y'all later. Time to roll out. We'll holla. Carter hates everything. Frontline Entertainment. You know. Later.